Cybernation Uncensored.
Hey, we're officially live. Everyone should be able to see us and hopefully hear us. Everyone say hello. Let's test those mics.
Hello.
Hello and howdy hi.
Meditations.
Hey, chat, let us know if anyone's muted, any of that. Hey, look, GM Runs Games says we can hear and see you. So I think we're hopefully good to go. Bear with us. Sometimes little glitches happen. We'll get it fixed. Just let us know, chat, if anybody freezes, anything gets muted, or anything weird like that. This is our weekly gameplay we do every Saturday. This is Team Plug and Play. We try different games. You noticed in the intro it said Cyberpunk Red, kind of faded behind this cyborg because we went through a whole campaign, well, a few campaigns actually, of Cyberpunk Red, and now we have got into some cyborg. We're going to run a couple campaigns here and possibly, or maybe just one big campaign, the one we're in, and then evolve into another game system and another one. That's the idea of Team Plug and Play. So right now, if you're tuning in, this is Cyborg. We have been off for a few weeks. We had a bunch of personal things come up. So you can check out all the VODs of our Session 0 and Session 1 and Session 2 on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube channel if you want to catch up. But I will do a little mini recap when we get started to at least get you into the scene, which they are in the thick of it. They are currently right in the middle of combat, so it's an exciting time to tune in. But yeah, let's first go around the table like we always do. Everyone introduce yourself, let people know where they can find you online, and introduce your character. Let's do this in reverse order this time, just for fun, because it's been a while. Nolan, start it off.
Yeah, I will absolutely start it off. So I am Nolan North, and occasionally you'll find me here playing with GM Rob. I also play in the Higher Riders campaign with GM Raven, so it's pretty cool stuff. You can find me at Nolan_North on Instagram, and today I'll be playing, not Bricks, I'll be playing Tick, the good old Forsaken Gangoon. He's a short little fella. He's got a loud mouth, but he can get himself into some trouble, and hopefully his friends will get him out of trouble.
We'll see. I like that you're playing enough that you're like, I'm playing this character. Wait, no, this character. Like, it's awesome that we have enough games and things going on to have that problem. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Vulpus Fox.
Hey guys, I'm Vulpus Fox. You can find me all over the socials under Vulpus Fox. Today I am playing Yarp, who is a Shun Nanomancer. Basically, I look like something you would find on Hellraiser, except spray painted, Technicolor instead of all black. I also play in Raven's game as well, and other games. And basically, that's about it for me. I'm just ready to go.
Hell yeah, me too. And your Shun Nanomancer shares a characteristic with Alex's Shunned Nanomancer, in the sense that you guys kind of have that hyena look, the big jawline and fur and teeth and stuff. So, different styles of characters, but have the same sort of same mutation from the nano infection, which is pretty cool. But William, or I guess I should say Billy, you're not in trouble right now. Billy, what's up, dude? Yet. We'll get there.
Oh, you gods.
No,
You
we can hear him.
Counselor?
I can hear him.
No, now can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you are.
Now-
All right. Yeah, mute on my Discord was not active. That was weird. Or the icon wasn't. Anyway, my name is Billy. You can find me on Twitter at Billy Huddles, or here on Twitch. That's me as Public Pancakes, and I'm playing as Bim, aka TD, the Renegade Cyber Slasher, a pretty quiet guy until he starts talking when his voice modulator messes up. And there you go.
Oh yeah, I love the role play aspect to that. It's been a lot of fun. Alex.
Hey everybody, I'm Alex Maxwell. You previously found me here with Team Nevermore playing Scarecrow. You can find me consecutively the first Friday of every month, being the central talking head of the nerd Cerberus that we have at Talk Nerdy to Me, where we cover tech and tabletop and just general nerd news. Other than that, today and generally every Saturday, I step into according to the new art, he doesn't wear boots, but I step into the tattered vest of Shind, the other Shund Nanomancer that is that is double the size of Yarp and doubly dumb. So it's the himbo yin. It's the
I got the brain.
puts
shut
the
wrong.
puts the die in dynamic duo, I guess.
I like to think that he showed up and kicked off his combat boots just for the photo shoot that day, right? You know, he just kicked them off.
Yeah, or or like the ruckus drone, just like saw them as biohazard and disposed of them. That's honestly the most likely.
Possibly, yeah. And Raven.
Thou shalt not touch Ruckus. Bad things will happen. Hey everyone, my name is Raven. You can find me all over the internet at A Familiar Raven. Tonight I will be playing Ruckus and Ruckus, orphan gearhead. Ruckus. I stand about 5'4". Compact chaos and a little body, and a whole lot of attitude. Wherever I go, I cause panic and chaos because my defense platform, who is also named Ruckus, is my bodyguard. Don't mess with me.
Oh yeah, I love that the orphaned gearhead gets to come with some type of drone or, techie sort of thing, and I love that Ruckus has Ruckus, and they are Ruckus. I enjoy, I like that.
We are Ruckus.
And I also want. What was that?
I forgot to purple hair, olive drab kind of jumpsuit most of the time. Like a duster kind of, or a scarf that cover up, and like camouflage, anything that for protection.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I wanted to mention too, all of us here, everyone on playing on this team has become part of has been part of the Cybernation Uncensored team, in the sense that everyone here is either part of the promotion team, the graphics team, they're producing a show, or a game master. And I just wanted to point that out, that I love that fact that this team is kind of part of Cybernation Uncensored, not just streaming here. And you guys have all had my back and the community's back for some time, so I thank all of you. And I think that's really cool that we get to all play together like this. But that being said, I am GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored, which is, a home for all kinds of gameplay, GM tips, tutorials, just all kinds of geek culture stuff. So check it out. Make sure you sub and you follow here on Twitch, because we run live shows all the time. And then we put all the VODs on YouTube. And then every couple months or so, we kind of batch upload everything to like 30 plus podcast sites. That should actually be updating very soon, as a matter of fact, if you're into the podcast thing. But we also have an active Patreon where you can join us and do some gameplay. We do shout outs, which I'm going to do after the break. Team, don't let me forget that. Sometimes I forget that. But aside from that, we have casting calls. I put the Discord link up there in the chat. join the Discord if you're not already part of the community, because we post casting calls there regularly, and we'd love for you to come and play with us sometime. So, like I said, this is Team Plug and Play. They are currently in Cyborg. We're in the city of Cy. We've already kind of told you about the characters. You'll learn more about them as we play, but ultimately they picked up this gig from a local fixer style guy that said, hey, look, there's a casino that just kind of came up in town, and people have been disappearing from there. People go there, whether they win or lose or whatever. Some people disappear, like that night or the next day. There's rumors that unmarked vans have been swooping through the slums and scooping up these people in different parts of town and stuff. But it's rumors, like it's all been kind of under wraps and no one knows what's going on. One of their buddies who runs a local bodega there, was it Batu or Banu? I think it's Batu. I'll look that up in a second. Batu, I think that, right. Yeah. He said, he went to go investigate and check out the casino. Never came back. He doesn't know if he got taken or what's going on, but that's a good buddy to the fixer. And he said, look, if you can, figure out what's going on, get in the casino, find out, where people are going, what's happening to them, who's involved in this happening, and I'll hook you up with some credits, but an extra 1,000 credits if you can get my boy Batu, find him and get him back. And that was pretty much it. So the team got into the casino. They kind of split up, started a little distraction in the casino, while a couple other of the sneakier team members started kind of going through the casino, ended up upstairs, went through a lot, ended up at the vault. They actually got it open. Tick ended up clicking that thing open, picking it. Actually, let me get into the character overlay while we're getting into it. But Yarp, I'll ask the players to step into their characters. But Yarp basically had a noisemaker, which disrupted security cameras and things like that. So Tick was able to get in there and get the lock going. And they had a key card that they stole off of the manager, who was just kind of terrified in the hallway. They've taken out a bunch of security guards. I'll recap the exact scene as we get into it, but that's the gist of the recap. Did I miss any key points, team, or was that pretty good?
That's about
That
it.
sounds about right to me.
Yeah. Slightly important. Old Tick here got an ancient revolver, and he held it by the gun barrel, so he might be clubbing people to death.
That's right. All right, let's get some Sirenscape sounds going. Shout out to Sirenscape, official sponsor of Cybernation Uncensored. Let me just adjust the casino sounds to remove the happy people in the casino, because they have all fled the vicinity. They all kind of got scared when the team and chaos started ensuing. So let's get all those people out of there and just leave the machines going. I'm also not gonna start up the alarms or the water system, but let me remind you that everything is getting soaked, including all of you, as the rusty, nasty, toxic water is going from the fire, from the explosions and grenades and things that have been going on in this casino. So yeah, there's that, and there's an ongoing alarm that's going on, which all of you know. We didn't have to do a deduction check, but you know that Cy PD is probably informed or on the way anytime that you get city alarm things going on or building alarms. But again, it's only been a handful of rounds. Even those sessions take some time in combat. Rounds are 3 seconds, so this is all happening fairly quick. What I'd love to do is get everyone into a new initiative, if that's cool with everyone. Just so we can kind of start. I know we were on the enemy move. We just kind of left right on that, but I want to get all the players in the proper initiative. Yeah, and if you guys will just do the roll plus your what is it, agility?
Agility, yep. 1d6 plus agility for individual.
Yeah, do that one. Do the 1d6 plus agility. I like to give it a little bit of flavor in there.
4. And do you want to are you rolling for enemies or players go first?
I'm just setting the player order, and then we're going to go into the enemy. I've already got the enemy. So TD, what did you get?
2.
And Tick?
4.
Yarp?
5.
Nice, that's what you had last time. Shin?
6 on the die, and I have no agility, so 6.
Nice. And Ruckus?
7.
Damn.
Man, awesome. So you're pretty much going in reverse order that you just told me, which is pretty funny there. But it's Ruckus, then it'll be Shin, then Yarp, then Tick, and then TD. But we are over to the enemies. Right now, you're looking at TD is at the bottom of the sort of staircase where those two security guards were coming down. You and I think it was Shind, with between shooting and hitting with the flail, have taken out one of those security guards. Another one is working his way down the steps. I think he took one hit earlier. I don't remember where that damage came from, but yeah, so he's still on his way down the stairs. The other security, the two at the door, were ended, as well as one that ran off, I believe, when the weapons platform shot out the beginning, and the one that came from behind, I believe, TD or the weapons platform finished them. Just to give you an idea where bodies are kind of placed from the previous sessions, because it has been a few weeks. But in any case, Yarp and Tick, you all are upstairs by the vault at that door that just popped unlocked. Over to TD. And Ruckus, you're downstairs. You went down into following the band. That band went downstairs in that elevator on the stage. You went down there. No band there, but you can hear people down the hall to the right. You can hear some noises in the door to the left, and you're kind of in the backstage area. It's kind of messy and some shit in there, but again, we'll recap all these as we step into each character's scenes. But that guard, that PSY VIP security op, with the assault rifle, instantly looks at all of you and raises it up and takes a shot off at you, TD. Give me your agility.
That's a way to start. It's a way to start.
Yeah, just like round one. Die.
3, 2, 1, go!
And don't forget to do this, you just roll a d20, and then you adjust that by your modifier, which will either be a plus or negative 1 through 3, whatever it was on your character sheet.
That would be a 16.
16, nice. Yeah, you dodge it. The round goes off, just passing you, landing into the floor. As he kind of stabilizes himself on the stairs, he kind of stopped advancing when his friend got taken out, and he's kind of stabilized, taking a shot off at you there by the stairs. In fact, he takes a couple steps back after taking that shot off. And then over to Ruckus. When you're down there, you heard some noises in the backstage room. Basically, you came down the elevator. When you step out the elevator, you can see to the right is kind of like this hallway that goes around the corner. You can't see where it goes, but it's this long hallway. You can hear a bunch of people and commotion and stuff coming from that. It looks like that heads towards the back of the building, just judging by your positioning from going down the hallway. Maybe back towards the docks or the back of the building. It's kind of in that direction. To the left, there's another door that looks like it's more into the casino side of the building or whatever. And over there again, you can hear some noises. And right when you notice all that, I think you also had you picked up spray, hairspray, and a lighter.
Check out my since I have this propensity to tag everything. I was going down the elevator, I also tagged the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Spray paint can in hand, and also my little micro torch, so I can fireball anyone.
Yeah. So you had that, and you're in the back room, and yeah, that door basically pops open, and you're looking at a tall female figure. Let me bring up the information here. Clearly looks like some type of head of security or something like that, because it's wearing kind of the assault gear, and she instantly looks at you, and as she steps in there,
Face full of flame.
she steps in and sees you in there, and when the door opens, says, I told everyone to get out. What? You're not supposed to be back here. And you can see that she has this blade out of her wrist, with this sort of pink ooze dripping off of it, which, if you're not familiar, is a type of drug. And we can roll knowledge or whatever to see how much you know about that, but that's what you see at face value. Steps out, basically telling you that she told everyone to get out, and this is, oh, it's you. What the fuck? You're not supposed to be in here. And you see the blade pop out, kind of taken back by you. But you are somewhat holding your move. So how do you want to react to that?
I quickly kind of take a non-aggressive stance and really scared. Like, oh my god, I don't know what's going on. There was some stuff going on downstairs, and I got really confused, and I'm all turned around. How do I get out of here?
Yeah, she kind of cracks a smile and says, well, judging by the video screens, some of the chaos was by you. The way out is in a fucking body bag. And she takes a swing at you with her blade, so give me your agility.
Oh, damn.
Face full of freaking flame, too.
Oh no, the mooks are smart.
Ah! Yeah, I had to try to bullshit a bullshitter. So, what do we need?
Do a d20 and then adjust it by your modifier for agility.
And remember, in this system, players roll for their agility or for their defenses.
Exactly. This is
And-
basically you defending against the attack.
Okay. So agility, that puts me at 17.
Yeah, and PWB +2s help the players, -2s help me. I have 3 of them. But yeah, what did you get there, Ruckus?
17.
17. Yeah, that's a hit. Do you yeah, go ahead, roll the damage. That way, you know, you do all the rolling. It'll be more fun that way. But yeah, give me a d6.
3.
Nice. Yeah, 3 points of damage. And don't forget to roll your armor or whatever.
I have rough full Kevlar.
Is there a D2 or D4 by it?
Where?
It would be right next to the name of
Description.
the armor type.
Yeah, it says D4.
Okay, yeah,
There you
roll
go.
the d4.
Please roll a 3. I don't want to see Ruckus dead already.
It's 4.
Nice, yeah. All the slice basically gets absorbed into your armor. And now give me a toughness check.
Toughness. D20 again.
Yeah, same thing. D20, and any of these rolls, you're basically everyone is going to roll a D20, and then adjust it by the modifier based on whichever ability you're using. In this case, toughness. So you should have a -1 through 3 or a +1 through 3.
Plus
And-
2.
Okay, and then yeah, so
I'm at a 17.
a 17. So you rolled a 15.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna use another -2. And who's keeping
You do.
track of yours? Yeah, you have a +2 as well. So whoever's
Uh,
tracking those, I can't remember who's doing that, but make sure you write those down so we don't
How
lose
many
them in the
plus 2s do we
chat.
have?
Yeah, and we were still. Are we still doing carryovers from the previous ones? Because I still have those marked.
Yeah.
Can I
Alright,
use
well,
two?
we
Can
have-
Yeah, I
we have
don't want them to go to waste, you know.
4 + 2.
I use 2 of the plus 2s? Since it's
Yeah.
after the fact.
Those 2 came from Cultured Nerd.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cultured Nerd.
Nice, yeah. She takes a big slice, it gets absorbed into your armor, and you see some of that pink ooze just kind of like run down the armor, but luckily doesn't get into you or onto your actual skin. You might not be sure exactly what that does, but it's on you. It didn't hit you or whatever. But yeah, over to Yarp and Tick. Both of you are over at the. Oh, actually, wait.
Shin.
Yeah, it's gonna be Shin.
The other.
Yeah, Shin, because the other encounter, I'm gauging these by these 2 encounters, and then we'll go back to normal initiative. So, yeah, Shin, back in that room where the guy took a shot off at TD.
How dare! So this round, like you unfold them, de-loaf out of cover. Want to go to where I can get a sight line on the guy that shot at TD, and give him a 500 MAGA hate.
Nice, yeah, go for it. Give me that roll.
Okay. uses.
Set the shot.
Shooting uses agility or presence. Presence.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, agility is for melee, and for
Yeah.
dodging, I believe. Or no, strength. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
that is
presence.
19 after mods.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, it's a hit. Give me the damage.
Alrighty, this is a D8
D8.
revolver. Is that a? Where are you? Oh, lucky me. An 8.
An 8.
Been
Was that a D8? 8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The damage doesn't explode in this, does it?
No.
Okay.
No,
okay.
only on criticals.
This dice is-
Oh, they're criticals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that shot basically fucks him up. You know, a lot of blood splatters out as the round lays into him. You can see him kind of knock back into the wall, barely able to keep his rifle up, kind of stumbling down, like little blood trickle out of the mouth. It did some internal damage. You can tell this guy is barely hanging on by an HP.
Get him! And yeah, I'll do one of those. And see that there's no cover in line and just go. And that's my turn.
Nice. And yeah, over to back into normal sort of initiative here now. Up to Tick and Yarp. Everyone out of combat, I should say, into normal initiative. Yeah, you guys are kind of in the same one. We'll kind of put you in the same. I mean, technically, Yarp, you can kind of go first, but ultimately Tick just pick the lock. You hear the locks all open up. The light goes green on the vault. You still have another round where this room that you're in right outside of the vault, you know, the noisemaker is still fucking up all the devices, security devices. But as you know, you guys have been fucking up security. I don't know how much you're worried about security seeing what you guys are doing. I think the cat's out of the bag. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? The vault door just unlocked.
Vault door is unlocked and open, right? So
Well, it just unlocked, yeah.
I just unlocked. Well, I guess we gotta get this open. Any suggestions, big man?
I'm going to light a cigarette and open the door
Okay, awesome.
And
because I think
As he-
Tick is probably too light to be opening a vault door.
He is a little guy.
yeah.
He is a little guy.
He's a little bitty guy.
He's a little bit. All right.
As that's going on, I'm gonna equip the revolver. That way, I just have that ready to go. And then immediately as the door opens, I'm gonna go in and just kind of hunker down a little bit lower than I already am. Just kind of ready to go if I see anything. I'm blasting as soon as I see anything moving in.
Yeah, when you open up the vault, you don't see money and things like that, but you see a bunch of wires and chains and hooks and things running down the side of the vault and going to the back end of it. You can see all of like these neons and hologram informations and like, you know, coding kind of going across, and you can see this sort of infused nano-infected person kind of molded into the back of the wall, and all the wires are kind of coming out of the wall, and you can see where like the wires almost mold and fuse into the flesh of the skin all down the face and through it as these hologram numbers are running, and you see the eyes kind of going. But when the vault opens, this nano-infected person like sees you, the eyes go big, and it leans forward, almost stretching the skin from the hooks and the wires and stuff as it leans in. It says, oh, you made it this far, please kill me. Kill me. And he's just leaning in through the hologram towards you.
Duly noted.
Can-
Let's oblige him.
I look up at Yarp. I'm like, hold on. He might have something. He might know something. Does the name Bati ring a bell?
I know no names. I know no names.
And then at this point, I'd like turn the pistol around, and I'm just grabbing onto the gun barrel, and I'm walking up slowly, just making sure that nothing's going to jump out of the shadows, and I just kind of want to like bonk him on, like, sorry, not bonk. I want to just like place the pistol, the butt of the ancient revolver on what I think it's its head, and be like, What'd they do to you?
I don't know what they've done, but I can't get out of this. I am part of this. They're using me to harvest information, and it's painful. This hurts. Please, just kill me.
First, give us all the information on a hard disk, and after that, we will oblige.
I have no hard disks. Please, just kill me.
What's your name?
What's that? I didn't.
I'm gonna ask him what his name is.
Oh yeah.
or
I'm
its
Zola.
name. Zola. It doesn't trigger any memories.
No,
so there's no
person
way
doesn't
to
look
store
familiar.
information.
He doesn't look familiar. He doesn't. The name doesn't ring a bell. They're using me. They've been using me. Please, just put me out of my misery.
Are you having performance issues? Are your discs floppy? Oh my god. Pulled from chat. Pulled from chat.
Yes.
Man, can I look around? Is there anything? Our RCD devices, can they? Are they capable of moving data, moving information around?
Yeah, if you can get into like an internet thing or something, if it's possible to get information and stuff. It's just those, without being a burned hacker or whatever, you can't really get beyond like the face value of internet. Like, on this you might just get like ads for the casino. You know what I mean? Without being an actual hacker. So yeah, the only way you'll get information is probably talking to him. It doesn't seem like there's any, without being a hacker, you can't really get into the system. And this isn't like a computer with like drives and things like that. This is a infused nano person, that's been fused into this building.
Oh shit. Well, I guess we got like a few short seconds before Psy police are around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yarp, you make them talk, right? You can make them talk. I'm gonna go over and pull on one of these cables, but I'm not gonna pull hard enough to pull it. But I just want to know, I need to start talking.
I would like to note that I am still keeping my foot in the door, so it cannot completely close.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just do a quick cursory look around the room and see if there's anything loose that may, like thumb drives or pieces of paper, anything that may garner any type of information outside of the computer thing, since obviously we can't really access it at our skill level.
Yeah, no, there's no drives and things like that in this room.
Shit.
Yeah, it's all this sort of this nano-infected person basically fused into this. It's like a living system basically for this casino.
Ugh.
Like you said, they're basically using him.
Let's take him with us. Unplug him.
Yes. So as soon as I hear Yarp say, "Let's unplug him," Tig is immediately just cutting cables off of this flesh from skin. And what is going on to this person as
the second you
Tig is
start
doing
cutting some of the wires, he starts screaming like, just kill me! Stop! What are you doing? You can see like sparks happening and part of his body like lighting up.
I take the end of the machete, just like bash, like not bash, but just like kind of poke him in the head and like, calm down. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Trust me. I've seen this all the time.
Dude, that's not helping anything. Please, just put me out of my misery if you're here to fuck with me, please.
Well, you have information, and this you're in a weird dungeon thing, and I don't care if it's a sexual thing, but as soon as we leave here, you have information that we need, and then we kill you. So
what information? You haven't said anything. You just keep fucking with me. What? Just kill me or what?
guy's name?
What do you
What is
want?
that guy's
What do you
name?
want from me?
Oh God, I can't remember that guy's name. Crap.
And now we go
Is it
over
Betsy?
to let's go over to basic. Let's go in general initiative order. But Ruckus, over to you. You see Watana this security
Is there
guard
enough room to
head
get past her?
kind of in the doorway. Probably couldn't get past her. She's pretty big, and just came out of this doorway. The only thing, there's the elevator behind you and the hallway to the right, or staying in the room that you're in. But to get right by her into that door, that would probably be really difficult.
How close is she?
Close enough for melee. She just hit you with that blade last round, just a few seconds ago.
Is she close enough for me to spray paint her eyes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can do a melee using your spray paint. Go for it.
So I'm gonna freaking spray paint her eyes. Well, am I able to kind of do? It's kind of like a combination move. Spray paint her eyes. Bring my torch up. And set the paint on fire. And as to finish off, break off down the hallway. Or
you can light the paint while you spray it and stuff. I think a couple actions wouldn't happen, but all kind of in one. You can kind of light it and flame her face. Sure.
So I'm kind of using the fireball to the paint, the blinder, the fireball to kind of
yeah,
as a distraction while I break contact
yeah, go for it.
and run like hell.
Yeah, give me your melee.
And that's a D20, right?
Yeah, D20, and then adjust it based on, whatever modifier that you got for your agility.
Is it agility?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's the 13 plus 2. That's 15.
Oh, sorry. The melee is strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over that.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's 14.
Yeah, shooting is presence. Melee is strength. Agility is the defense. Yeah. But what did you get? What was it?
14.
No, yeah, you go to spray, and she dodges it. You basically spray, and she dodges, and the whole time she's just laughing. Yeah, she dodges out of.
Either way, I'm trying to break contact.
What do you mean break contact?
So as I'm spraying, I'm kind of turning and taking off in the open direction.
Yeah, you can do that. You have a movement. You can back up in the room, go into the elevator, or go down that hallway. Any one of those three sort of movements. The only thing you couldn't do is like get past her into that other door. So what do you want to do?
Going, taking off down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you spray her in the face. She kind of dodges it. You turn, jumping down into that side room hallway that kind of curves around. And when you get into the hallway, you can see it just stretches far, almost the length of the casino. At the very end, you can see the door is actually open. It was left open. You can see out. You can hear some city sounds. It looks like the band that was performing earlier is getting on some type of barge taxi, because back there are the docks. The city of Sai is all on water. It's all these waterways and stuff, but that's the back of the casino. Way down that hallway out back is their dock or whatever. But you can see that band getting on a boat taxi way out there in the distance as you kind of make your way down into the hallway. That security person just kind of
get out. I'm gonna double back and go back towards the entrance where Ruckus is, so I can regroup and get Ruckus's support to flatline this bitch.
Yeah, speaking of Ruckus, as Ruckus jumps into the hallway after trying to spray paint flame the head of security sort of person's face, Ruckus and the rest of you see this up instantly, like makes a complete turn from that security on the stairs, and goes over to that elevator door that it really can't fit into well on the stage. But knowing that Ruckus is getting attacked through the intercoms, obviously connected through, we'll say, neural ways or something, instantly like pries open that elevator and starts wedging its way down. The rest of you see it just kind of jamming its body down that elevator shaft on the stage. just like bending it, and you can hear like crunching metal on the side. And Ruckus, you can hear it coming from the elevator in that room that you just left, that you went in the hallway, as it's kind of crunching its way down that elevator shaft, trying to make its way down there to you. But yeah, basically does that as Watana goes in pursuit, the security, over to Shind.
Second verse, same as the first, is that guy's been like staggered back.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep following up, just fan the hammer at him. Yeah.
Nice, go for it. Hey, Colt's better give another +2 for the team.
That's a 17.
Nice, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
A 3.
Oh yeah, finished him off. He was barely hanging on by an HP, just as trying to raise his assault rifle even to get off a second round after shooting at TD. He didn't even get a chance. That second round from you took him out, basically collapsed down to the ground. And yeah, just bleeding out. The only thing you're left with now
Rifle's mine!
Yeah, the water. You can make your way over and go to grab the rifle. As you know, the water's kind of filling up now. You're almost like ankle deep in here with this nasty rust, corroded, polluted water. Some of the casino machines are starting to spark out and die, allowing you to hear a little bit more of the city sounds. In which case, you do hear some sirens approaching. You don't even have to do a roll. You can tell they're literally like blocks away. And that's what you hear. But yeah, over to Yarp. Back up to you. You're in the vault. This Zola person is freaking out when you guys started cutting and yanking on the wires. Like, what the fuck? Just stop torturing me. Just kill me. What do you want?
Look, a certain someone hired us to find out information, but I'm not going to divulge who this certain someone is. But do you happen to know where people are disappearing to?
Disappearing? They're taking people. I don't know exactly where. This location, and you see in the hologram these coordinates pop up and keep scrolling by the same coordinates.
Can I?
This is where they're sending. They're having me send information. I filtered the information here. I find the ones that they need, and I send it to that location.
Okay, I take note of that. Do I need to roll for that, or is that just?
No, you can write that down. You can
Okay.
jot it down or take a picture of it. Something. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Then after we have all that information, I guess let's put a round in his head and get GTFO. We got what we need.
Wait.
Tick.
What?
Are you touching his hip again?
We gotta go.
Yeah, I'm touching his hip
You
again.
grab his hip
Like,
again.
I just got the gun, okay? We all know how this is going to go, but I turn it around. I turn the barrel back into like normal position after putting the machete away, and then I just kind of put it on what their forehead is, and I just kind of put it on their forehead, and man, I'm thinking, do you have control of any security systems in this place?
No, I only have control over the scanners that they use.
As soon as he, as soon as he starts saying no, it just immediately the round goes off.
Yep, he fizzles out and dies.
No, we didn't need him. All right, let's go.
He just goes slumps down, and the hologram fades away.
All right, I'm gonna grab Tick by the scruff of his neck, and we're gonna delta the fuck out of here as quickly as possible.
Wait, one more for good measure.
Jesus Christ! I'm just going with him.
Yeah.
And then yes,
So much
then
anger
start
in the
moving out of the
little
vault.
package.
What was that?
We start moving. I want to start moving out of the vault with Yarp, and the coordinates says we're in the building that we're in currently, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you step out of the vault, you see, cameras are back on. That noisemaker is no longer disrupting security cameras. You see all the normal lights on and stuff. You can step out into that main tech room, back out into the hallway. You can see the office room. Those employees hiding behind the desks, still just shaking, terrified. The elevators there. That was the way you came up. There's also stairs by the VIP. to go down. So you have a couple ways to get down from up here that you know. You can take the stairs down from VIP, or you could get in that elevator. But in any case, you're out of the vault. Which way do you guys want to go?
Do we know if the elevator takes us directly down to closer to our target?
You know that when you went in the elevator from the manager's office, it went down and up. You went up.
Okay.
It's obviously not the elevator on the stage that Ruckus went down,
Correct, yes.
but it also goes down somewhere. But it went up too, and that's where you guys went. Yeah.
Your any suggestions?
Let's go down.
Cool. And then it's like I look at the crowd, fire another random shot in the air. Get out of here! And yeah, just kind of get in the elevator and try to go down.
Yeah, when you set off the round, they literally just go, oh shit, and they like get even lower on the ground. You can tell they're fucking terrified. They're like office workers for the casino. They're like number crunchers. They're terrified. But yeah, they just crumble to the ground. You hop in the elevator. You head down. Are you going down to the main casino level, or are you going down into the basement, like down towards Ruckus level? Okay. Yeah,
Definitely down.
Yeah, you start heading all the way down, going down the elevator, and let's go over to TD. You're out there. Shin just took out that second security guard that was hanging on by an HP after you just flatlined the other one with the flail. Keeping in mind all this is happening within seconds, but yeah, you and Shin basically just took out those two VIP sec ops, and you're standing in the lobby hanging out. You saw Ruckus going down the elevator, breaking its way down that elevator by the stage. Yeah, you guys are just standing out there. What are you two doing? What's TD doing?
He gets on the comms with the other gentlemen. It is imperative that we keep moving. We have to move with haste and move with purpose. The authorities are on their way, and it is imperative that we get the fuck out. I'm gonna keep an eye out the front door to see if there's,
Yeah. Does anybody reply on the comms?
I have an idea.
Oh god, just heavy breathing from Shin. It has nothing to do with the mission. He's like, I know this doesn't help, but this helps nothing.
I have an idea. It's entirely useless, but it'll be fun.
This helps nothing. But listen.
Yeah. But listen. The guy that I ventilated. Could I? Like the plate carriers have like a logo, like a patch for the casino.
Yeah, we'll say it has the casino stuff on it.
It may not fit, but I want to try and just like put the plate carrier on and grab the rifles. Like, yes, I work here, John Sam, security man. And just pretend like people came in and they shot everybody. They're crazy. See the blood? I was shot too. Technically accurate.
Yeah. Technically okay. So. Shin's putting that on. We'll say you started putting that shit on when you were grabbing the assault rifle in your last turn, right? When you were kind of like looting the body. It's absolutely not fitting. It's like big guy in tiny vest Saturday Night Live skit thing, right? TD, it's technically still your turn. You calmed everybody to let them know, like, hey, I hear sirens coming. We need to get the fuck out of here. You look over and you see Shin putting on. It's not fit. I mean, you see exactly as I described. But what do you want to do?
That guy in a little coat. Come look with me over by the door, and we're gonna keep lookout and see if the popos are getting closer. And am I seeing, like, basically I want to look out the front doors and I want to see like how, like, judging by lights and sounds and whatnot, like how close are these guys?
You can tell they're like a couple blocks. You don't see lights, but by sounds, you can tell they're a couple blocks away. I mean, it'll be a matter of like a handful of rounds probably before they're pulling up. And I'll remind you that you are covered in filth as well as blood, and Shin does not look like that is fitting, or he works here. It's very obvious.
I'm stuck on a T-pose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess in the meantime, I'll probably grab another one of those security guards' rifles and just kind of post up, in case the cops get there before they get out. So I'm ready to pop anyone that comes to the doorway then.
Yeah, you can pick up one of the rifles. You can grab the other one from the other guy that was on the stairwell. But yeah, you grab that and over to Ruckus. As you're going down that hallway, closing distance on you from behind, that head security chick just comes tearing down the hallway, like slamming into the wall, and she's laughing. And she says, "Oh, you're going to make this fun for me." And then she just takes another slice at your back. You can tell she's clearly closing the distance. She's got some athleticism to her. She's also much bigger, but yeah, she takes a slice at your back as you're running down the hall. So yeah, give me your agility. Nice. Yeah, that's definite dodge. I also have no more -2s. She's a bit more difficult than other security, but 20 is definitely gonna dodge it. But she takes that slice at you, just kind of missing, hitting the side of the wall, further laughing, and yeah, did we miss? Hold on a minute. Oh no, that's a fumble. Give me 1 second. Let me just double check something. I want to make sure we didn't miss a certain rule here. Don't forget we have those optional rules too. Not that we've had to use them, but they're there.
The crit 20s double damage, and then crits on defense lets players do an attack.
Yeah, if it's a natural or whatever, but not after a modifier.
It's 18 plus my agility.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We didn't miss the rule I was thinking, but I was looking at the attack, but yeah, she takes that slice at you and misses. Luckily, just kind of hitting the wall. You see some more of that pink ooze kind of splatter against the wall next to you as you're making your way down the hallway. Luckily, a miss, but yeah, that's the only enemy still standing currently. You hear Ruckus. You still hear Ruckus tearing down the elevator. You can hear like crunching metal. It sounds like they're about to pop out of the elevator probably next round.
In the elevator that it came out of?
Yeah, exactly. Right there in the backstage behind you.
With her miss, I double back towards the elevator.
Nice. Yeah, you can do that.
I kind of push off the wall.
It's technically your move too, so full movement and action. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna try to blind her again.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick off the wall and take off in the back in the direction I just came from.
Yeah, go
back
for
towards the elevator.
Yeah, give me your strength for melee. I guess spray paint could either be melee or range technically, right? Couldn't it? I'll let you decide what you want to roll there. It could either be presence or strength, you know?
21.
It's kind of like a gun. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, even
natural 20 and then plus my 1.
The DR.
21.
Wait, you said natural 20 plus the 1?
Yeah.
All right, you need new dice. It's not fair. You're rolling 20s and 18s and 19s. All right, go. Wait, that would be
it's double damage.
Yeah, on damage. So give me.
So I don't know what the
oh yeah, it wouldn't be damage because she's using this unique weapon. This kind of melee range, spray paint, but it does have fire to it. So yeah, give me a D4 because you did light it on fire. Aside from blinding or whatever.
Fire. Fire.
So it's a 3.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, she screams out and then goes right back to laughing as she wipes her face. And you can see some of the black and paint kind of smudge off onto her face, and even some of the skin peels off. She's missing an eyebrow now, completely. And the skin, blood just starts running down. And
improvement. I take off down the hallway.
Yeah, and you can use more movement to get further down the hallway. You're pretty much at the door now. Next round you'll pretty much be out back. And you can.
I took off back down the hallway towards the elevator.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you
screaming screaming for ruckus.
Yeah, since that was a successful hit with the fire in the eyes and all that, yeah, you're able to get right past her, and you're back in the room. You can see the elevator door kind of like warping and broken off as like the framework's cracking, and you can even see like the legs of Ruckus kind of like hanging down, kind of like trying to pull its way down. And you can see like the tip of the barrel kind of coming out the door. Like I said, next round Ruckus should be able to wedge themselves out of there into the room you're in. But yeah, over to you, Shind.
All right. So
you hear sirens approaching.
I am stuck in the. I'm a grown man trying to wear a romper.
Basically,
so I'm just stuck like this. Like, if they ask, I work here, but I have a glandular issue. They were shelving, and just like, begrudging thumbs up. Get our story straight, the TD. Otherwise, yeah, just brace for impact. See if I can make the cops leave. I've got the presence for socializing technically. So I'm gonna see if I can bullshit the set corps. We'll see.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
We'll be fine. No one believes in shit.
Yeah, you post up. You can tell, like I said, probably one more round now. These sirens should be approaching. You can even see some of the lights kind of coming around through traffic about a block away as cars are pulling over, and yeah, some chaos is approaching.
Shit'll be out front, like bouncer position, just like.
Shind, you look as much like a security guard as I look like the President of the United States.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President!
Yeah, Yarp, over to you. You're there with Tick. You're going down the elevator. It opens up. You're pretty much down in what appears to be a security office. There's no security in here. You can probably assume that most of them have pretty much come out when shit hit the fan. But down here, you're seeing a bunch of monitors. You can see some headpiece radios and stuff, like supplies for security. This is obviously like their main office. To one side, to the left, you can see a door. It says power, and you can hear like the hum of some type of like engine or a server or something. It's pretty loud coming from behind that door. And then to the right is another door, that one being open. And from in there, you can't really see what's in there from where you're at, but you can hear from in there. The second the door is open, you can hear Ruckus's voice saying, "Ruckus, get down here!" And like somebody else kind of laughing, and just some shit's going on in that room. But door opens. That's what you see. That's what you hear. What do you want to do?
Well, I hear a teammate desperately calling for another teammate. So I'm going to beeline for that door and open it up and see what I see.
Yeah, that door is open. Technically, Ruckus isn't calling for a teammate. Ruckus is calling for themselves. For themselves.
Right.
So, technically,
I consider them both teammates,
right?
Individually.
But yeah, you run over to that door. It's already open. You see Ruckus in this room. It's kind of like a backstage room. It's a mess. It stinks. It's dank. You can tell like bands have partied here for as long as this place has been open, and whatever this room was prior to turning into a casino. But the elevator is kind of like broken and warped open, kind of. You can see Ruckus, the drone, kind of coming down out of there, bending the framework to get out. Probably should be able to come out by next round. You see Ruckus standing there looking at Ruckus, trying to get out of the elevator, screaming at it like, "Come on, get out here, help me." And you see behind Ruckus, now follow me here, I know it's a lot of Ruckuses going on, but from behind Ruckus, you see another hallway another hallway, and you can see this really tall female coming out with like smeared skin peeling off with blood and black paint across the eyes, just rubbing it, laughing, with this huge blade coming out of the wrist with this pink ooze dripping off of it, and just like coming out of the framework, out of that hallway, kind of like stumbling out, and oh, where are you going, bitch? We're not done, and kind of like stepping in, heading towards Ruckus. But that's what you see as you step into that room. What do you want to do?
That's getting shot.
Sounds like it. Go for it.
All right.
You're shooting with your gun?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Now it's presence.
Okay, that's not good.
Now it's a problem.
Uh-oh.
That is horrible.
What'd you get?
Ruckus, I am sorry. Rolled a 1.
You shot Ruckus. No, I think you got to roll on the fumble table. Anybody have that
Not
open?
me.
I do not.
Hold on, I got it right here. Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me a 1d6.
Ready, 1d6. Oh, Jesus Christ. 6.
6. Your weapon explodes or otherwise hurts you for d6 damage and is beyond repair. Oh, shit.
Me.
Yeah, it just... I'd like to
Alright,
think it almost cartoons, like it like flowers, you know, like
Yeah.
warps back and like
Oh,
fucks up
Jesus.
your hand a bit. But give me that 1d6.
Oh, thank God. 1.
We need Ruckus Prime or Ruckus Sub 1 and Sub 2. Yeah, 1 point of
Alright,
damage.
so-
1 point of damage.
All right. Let me
Do you have? Oh yeah, don't forget your armor can reduce that if you have armor. Maybe
I
you would
have no armor.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, 1 point of damage up, and it just breaks apart. You drop it, it chars your hand. The shot misses, but at least you tried. A for
Tried.
effort.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Tick. All that shit you just saw go down. What are you doing?
What the ruckus is going on?
Oh, don't add more ruckuses to this situation, please.
It's a party.
Use a different word, please. We can't have ruckus be nouns and verbs and adjectives and like, come on, let's narrow this down.
Come on, absolutely they can't. But anyways, hearing and seeing my best friend's just his whole whatever hand cannon he was using just explode in his hand. Immediately in my left hand I have the ancient revolver, and then in the right hand I have the machete. And I'm just like, I have the machete just like face or blade up, and I'm running in, gun pointed, and then I want to. Can I see past Yarp to whatever is you're shooting, and then I want to take a shot at that person.
Yeah, you can do that. You step in the room, and Tick's a little dude. He can get around people.
Probably
you know?
run under my legs.
Exactly. It just slides in, hops up, sets a shot off. I can totally see that. Go for it.
A 19 plus a 2,
Nice.
so
That was
21, and then
absolutely hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that.
damage is 7.
Great. That's awesome. Give me 1 second.
You've got 2 gnolls and a goblin.
There you go. I got the goblin laugh going. Oh, I know it
Nice.
was more haggy.
Yeah,
but-
that shot lays into her. She kind of like takes a thud and like looks over and is like, "Oh, good, a threesome. Let's get into it." And she just kind of like looks at you and laughs. Doesn't even notice. Like looks right past Yarp. You can tell she's like in this sort of fury mode and only noticing who's like giving her damage. It would appear, but over to TD. You hear all this going on the comms. You know kind of what's going on loosely. Obviously, you don't get the exact descriptions, but you all are on comms. You can kind of know what's going on. But you're standing there with Shind. You clearly see, now you can see that there is Cy PD approaching. They're pulling up to the block. You can see it looks like there's an assault wagon. And then it looks like 2 independent Cy PD vehicles. Approaching, lights going, sirens going. I'm not going to trigger them in Sirenscape just like the alarms. I don't want to overpower the sounds. But in mind's eye, you can hear it, you can see it. They're approaching. If you want to give me a check. Let me see for visuals. Let's see. What do you want to use? Give me knowledge, or presence would work too. But I think probably knowledge.
Boy.
19.
Nice. Yeah, you can see. You know that this sort of paddy wagon or whatever is to lock up any people that are fighting, or in this case, probably this alarm was sounded and maybe information was sent in saying that they needed a paddy wagon to take more than one person disrupting or doing something, you know that that's obviously for more than one person. You can see that there's a couple PD in that vehicle, and then in the other vehicles proceeding, it looks like there's at least 4 in each vehicle approaching. So just loosely, you know you're dealing with about 8 to 10 PD. And PD, you know, being a renegade cyber slasher, being into crimes and criminal activity, they're definitely, you know, if not 2 times more difficult to deal with than like typical club security and bouncers and people like that. Even VIP security ops that you've dealt with, this is PD. They're no joke, you know. But that many are approaching. You see the paddy wagon, a couple vehicles. What do you want to do?
Everybody down there, we need to find. And he just starts punching into his voice modulator. Just.
Oh God.
Sorry about that. We're gonna need to find a back door down there.
Oh, no.
We are not gonna be able to find our way out this way.
And then he just starts grabbing Shin by the back of the collar and just heading right towards the going down where everybody else went down, like finding a way down there. And
Can I just add one thing? I would love the visual of TD grabbing Shin and pulling, but running in place because Shin outweighs him by like 2 people or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he's just like, come on, but he's like literally in place sliding.
Oh, are we leaving? Oh, we are gonna need to get the hell out of here, baby.
Oh, don't worry, baby. I pick you up, baby. Just
Oh, no.
like grab TD and like,
You sit me the fuck down.
He's no tick. He's no tick.
What if we get a Dr. Girlfriend on our team now?
only because you ask so nicely. And just kind of.
Do you guys see an elevator down there?
We're twins! We sound the same!
Well, do you see like a back door that anywhere in there? Because we're gonna need to fight the fuck out the back door.
When we went down in the elevator with Tick, did Tick see a back door rather, or was Tick so focused on that one door that was?
You're just you never saw a door out. You just see that door that says power where you heard the hum when you came out the elevator, and then the door that led to the backstage room with the hallway where Ruckus is. But I'll say this, as TD is saying that and pulling Shin, all of you are on the comms. Yeah, you're dealing with the security guard and all this chaos, but you know TD and is grabbing Shin and looking for a way out or an elevator or back door. Absolutely, Yarp and Tick can chime in and let them know that there's an elevator in the office. Ruckus would be able to chime in and say, hey, there's an elevator on the stage. However, Ruckus knows that Ruckus also just destroyed the fuck out of that elevator, probably trying to climb down it. But you all are on the comms. I'll allow you to kind of respond to TD and Shin with ideas, because keep in mind, TD and Shin have only been in the casino. They've only been in the front room fighting and fucking shit up. They have no idea like what's back in the where to go or what to do. They're at the front door now. Like they kind of need some direction and help here, guys.
You mean the stage elevator got wrecked up?
It got. Damn it, man! All right, stream's over. I can't stop it. I'm like,
Oh God, that's
I flipped my desk.
That's a fucking t-shirt. Hashtag rucked up.
I flipped my
There
desk.
you go.
We need that in the merch store right now.
Oh, man.
Sticker marketing merch. Let's fucking go. Anyways,
Over the comms, I want to go like, TD elevator, office by my tag.
Thanks, Dollface.
yeah. It's funny because he is doll size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Killing me, man.
I'll
Killing
in
me.
that direction then. With haste.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
about as
so
much as Tick adds.
Yeah, so you can do that. Now you know, at least know kind of where to go to get back, and we can kind of streamline that a bit as you know, as you kind of make your way over to get out. You do see the Cy PD pull up, and I mean they just kind of slide the vehicles towards the front of the building, which keep in mind is almost completely blown out and still charred and smoking from the weapons platform. Ruckus taking out security in the whole front of the building there, but and I think a grenade landed over there too, if I'm not mistaken, from Shind. But Yeah, it's all charred. You see the vehicles kind of slide in and PD kind of get out. They got their assault rifles, and they're kind of tactfully moving. Like, they get behind the vehicle, they're looking. They definitely didn't slide in and instantly run in, which kind of worked in your favor. It gave you just a couple more seconds to not just see that, but get away and at least get to the elevator in the back and kind of start making your way as Tick, Yarp, Ruckus, everybody down. You see the elevator kind of going back up. You know that they're calling for it or trying to make their way out. Let's go over to Ruckus. We're back over to you. At this point, Watana, the head of security here. And I keep saying the name. It's not just lore from the book, because we are kind of slicing and dicing the Lucky Flight campaign, and I've morphed it into my own kind of hybrid, which is going to go a little beyond this. But you see the name tag, we'll say, which will make sense for me giving up the name preemptively. But yeah, she basically steps into the room, and this time kind of like takes a step over and takes a swipe over at Tick.
Oh no, he takes a swipe over at Tick. Well, okay. Well, I got a 2, and my agility 0. But can I use a glitch to reroll that one? I've got
Absolutely.
3.
Oh yeah, don't forget about glitches. Yeah, that's right. Good idea. Don't forget +2s and all that stuff too.
I mean, if I read right, glitches don't cover up a natural failure or critical, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
No, they do. You can cancel.
You
can cancel
re-roll.
critical
You just
failures.
yeah.
I misread that. I totally misread that.
You use a glitch to re-roll, but you have to go with that roll. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yes, on agility. Ooh. No dice.
What you got?
Do you need dice?
You might witness the death of. You know what? I have 3 glitches. You know what? Let's re-roll that again, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Big money. A 9. No dice. I am taking some damage.
Yeah. It basically swipes at you, hitting you with this blade covered in pink ooze. If you want to give me a D6.
D6. And that's a 1 on the D6 and a 2 for my armor reduction.
What was it? Sorry, say that again.
So it's a 1 on the D6 and then a 2 for armor reduction. So a total
Oh,
of
you
0.
lucked out.
Well, I mean, but you still have it where damage goes through, right? You still get 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We did do that in the optional rule. Yeah. So technically, you should at least damn it, we forgot to do that earlier too, didn't we? With the hit that the damage didn't go through with the pink ooze with Ruckus.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's only do that. Look, let's only do that with ranged attacks for bullets, because originally I started that sort of homebrew in my Cyberpunk games for bullets to account for the fact that even if you're wearing a vest and a bullet hits you, you take 1 point of fucking like bruise damage or fractured rib possibly, because like those bulletproof vests literally fucking hurt. They don't, it's not painless.
No, it hurts.
But a blade, nah, you took 0 damage.
It lives. Dick lives.
Nice. You do have to do
the toughness one.
Yeah,
right?
let's do the toughness for the pink ooze, because that could still get on you even though the armor kind of stopped it. Don't forget your +2s if you want to use any. It's a toughness roll.
I already rolled, and so I got a 15.
Ooh, you're lucky. That's 1 point over what you needed. So you avoid it, just like Ruckus. The blade kind of just swipes through the armor. The pink ooze running down the armor didn't seem to get on you or fuck you up at all. And now over to Ruckus, as you see Ruckus break through the elevator and like almost fill the backstage room to the point where like you have to like back up against the wall, and you see the head of security kind of back up like, oh shit, okay, and you see her get a little nervous. All of a sudden she's not laughing, and Shin, you're kind of pushed, or Yarp, I mean, kind of pushed back and Tick by Ruckus entering the room being a big ass weapons platform. But the barrel just goes kind of like swipes over towards Watana, almost hitting her as she goes back as the barrel's there and goes to set off a shot. Unless Ruckus, you wanted to take a shot first, but I imagine you wanted Ruckus to take a shot.
Make her a memory, Ruckus.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, give me your toughness. Is it a different roll when controlling the drone? Hold on, let's double check that. Let me make sure. Got it.
I believe it's presence roll on that one.
Well, presence for ranged, but does it work different with Orphan Gearhead when controlling your drone, Raven?
Ooh.
I can't remember. Let's check that real quick. Let's just make sure. For some reason that's popping in my head, but I might be crossing games. Class. Oh, there it is.
Orphan Gearhead. Oh man, I cannot believe that I survived that. I was totally expecting death, and I probably would have died, but.
Okay, it doesn't really say here. Let's just go with.
Shoot a moment.
Yeah, with yours. Let's go with your presence, Ruckus, and we'll look. I'll look a little bit deeper into that off game, but yeah, go for it. Give me your presence.
It's presence. That's 16.
Nice. A huge shot goes off in the room, almost deafening Yarp and Tick and Ruckus, as the room instantly fills with a cloud of smoke as this goes off and just lands into Watana. Give me the damage there. I think the damage is like a D10, but double check that, Ruckus.
Anti-material battery. It's 2d10.
2D10.
God.
Yeah, go for it. That's why it destroyed the front of the building.
Where I said make her a memory.
I missed.
So drone combat, GM Rob. We got test knowledge DR12 or flat D20 against DR12.
What are you asking?
No. You're for combat under drone control. It is knowledge DR12. DR12.
Oh, so it is knowledge
Okay.
to control it. Okay. Yeah, in the gearhead section, it didn't mention it. Well, we'll still give that to you. We've already made the roll, and it was so high up. It's fine if it was presence.
Oh, it comes up to
How off is your modifier? What's your knowledge modifier versus your presence modifier?
+2.
And what's your presence?
1.
Oh, okay. So it would have been
Yeah.
even better.
So it's
How much?
16.
2d10, 16.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, that shot goes off, and you see Watana just get slammed back against the wall as pretty much from the shoulders up, just flattens. Just disappears, and it's just splattered along the back wall, and the edges of the splatter kind of shoots out, hitting Yarp and Tick. So Yarp and Tick have a little bit of brain, face, and head matter on them from this head of security, as the body just slams against the back wall and just slumps down to the ground. But give me that. What is the roll? D6. See if it 2 and 6. Yeah, give me your D6. 2 and 6 chance that this falls. Collapses, breaks down.
It's a 2.
And it does. After so many shots in this mission, you see Ruckus, after that shot goes down, kind of jolt back and collapse down, and you see some smoke kicking out the back. And Ruckus, you're familiar with this. Every once in a while, she collapses and shuts down and needs some work to get fixed from the intense
Jump
combat.
on top and start feverishly trying to restart.
Yeah, give me a D4.
No,
don't know if I
not
take
right now, not right now. 1.
1. Yeah, it's, you can tell just once you pop the back and you start fucking with it, it's gonna take you about an hour to fix her, to get her operational.
How heavy is Ruckus?
Moving over to Shind.
Kind of heavy.
Shind and TD, both of you go down in the elevator. You end up popping out in the security area to streamline. We'll say, you walk through, you hear everyone making a ruckus in the other room. Damn it! Now I'm doing it. God damn it! And smoke is coming out of that room. You can smell heavy gunpowder. And as you step in, you clearly see as everything as I've been describing. You see Ruckus on the back of Ruckus trying to fix her. What do you want to do?
Dick, you've got something right there. Don't worry about it. You're fine. The fuzz has arrived. We should go if we can. Looking at the mechanical ruckus. Is baby okay?
No, not okay.
You're kind of out. We'll say this too. Everyone's together. We're kind of out of initiative. The enemies are dead, with the exception of like Cy PD upstairs working their way through the club, obviously, or just entering. Y'all can talk freely while Ruckus is working on Ruckus and kind of discuss options here. Go for it.
TD is gonna. Oh, I was gonna say
TD.
Real quick, I just wanted to like take my flail and smash like the controls of the elevator that we were coming out of.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Good thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, it kind of clicks all in your head too. Like none of you noticed another. There's no emergency stairs in this fucked up casino, so that was pretty smart. But yeah, TD, you don't even have to do a roll. You destroy the elevator controls and things.
And then as TD is, I'm imagining he's smashing that over there, and like sparks are going everywhere. Tick walks up with his ancient revolver. He's got it barrel pointed down, not really looking where he's shooting, but he's firing the rest of the however many rounds are left in the cylinder, and he's like pop 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 pop, and then he just stabs the dead body that's left over. It's like,
Nice. Yeah, you do
and
that.
then
I'm gonna
after
go to
that,
the security room.
I want to shout over to Yarp, hit the power switch. Maybe we turn off power, we can seek out better.
That's the plan, my friend.
Good.
Let's stop fucking up our launch. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna make my way into the power room. I think that's what you described it as, or it sounded like power room.
There was a door that said power, and you could hear like humming coming
Okay.
from there. Yeah, you can do that. You
Alright.
go over there and pop it open.
All right. Is there like any easy, like on off like breaker switch to hit, or?
Well, you pop that door open, and you're basically looking at a sort of underground service gutter, an abysmal pit with a coolant waterfall. The taste of metal and headache kind of fill the room. And you can see like this platform that goes to this big sort of independent power supply unit at the other end that it just wires into the building. With this on either side of the platform, this sort of coolant that runs with this waterfall behind the power unit. But no, there's no like set like switch or anything. But there's this big power unit with like cables going up into the building. It's basically pipes, wires, valves.
Shen,
You also hear
make
the
it turn off.
I'll say this too, since you are nano and you're all hairy, all your hair is standing up on end, like the air is kind of electrified by this power source.
And she
I
gets
don't like
called
this
in.
at all.
It's a fun look.
We're both like floofy. It's like two poodles in the room.
The moment she walks in, it goes. Give me a second. I was gonna go right to TD. He's like, hey. Just static shock TD, and then run back into try and to turn it off.
You've got a gun.
Oh!
Exactly.
Mechanics! Okay!
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Percussive maintenance.
Yeah, percussive maintenance, Magda maintenance. I'm the Star Wars fashion. If something is working, shoot it. If something isn't working, also shoot it. The Han Solo style. I'm gonna do that.
Nice. Yeah, give me a 1d20 and let me know what it lands on.
Just a flat 20.
Yeah. I just want to see the percent chance of something.
This is the first 20 I have rolled in the entire game.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. You set off a round into it, and instantly it just like kind of and shuts down. All the lights kind of go off. Not even emergency lights are on. Down here in the basement, as you know, where you are, anybody back near the power room or in the security room, it goes like pitch dark. There's no outside windows. This is basement style, and it's all closed in for security reasons. It's pitch dark. Can't see shit unless you have some type of like night vision, infrared, flashlight, a lighter, something. Everyone that's out in kind of the backstage room, even though it's smoky and shit, you can at least see just a little bit, just because of the city lights glowing from that long hallway. It's just enough to let you see the room a little bit. But complete power shut down in the entire building. It's obvious.
Did the body that Tick was over? Do they have anything in their pockets? Like, do they have any stim sticks in their pockets?
Good question. Yeah, why don't you give me a 1d12.
Looting before the blackout.
A 4.
A 4? Yeah, she has what looks like a dose of pink ooze in like a little vial, and something else that's marked Mira. And I'll say, I won't even make you roll since it is Tick. I think you'd be familiar with all drugs.
Every drug.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think Tick is instantly like taking it out, like, yeah, okay, I know what that is. Yeah. But
rubbing it on his gums.
Yeah, he's like rubbing it on everything. But no, the pink ooze basically is something that you can put on melee attacks on blades and things, and a person that you hit successfully has to pass a DR 14 toughness, or they end up taking additional D4 damage for the next 5 minutes. Any hit that they take for the next 5 minutes, they'll take an additional D4 damage. And then that Miura stuff, basically you test toughness DR 12 or frenzy for D6 rounds, striking at random targets in range with the most effective weapon available. Attacks are DR 10 and defense are DR 14. So it's like really easy for you to hit people. You go into a frenzy, but there's no like targeting. You're just fucking hitting everyone, and you're not defending yourself very well. But yeah, so you have a dose of that as well.
Let me at him, coach. Let me at him. That's all I can think. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and
not that you need it now, but a key pass that looks like it's a master key pass for the entire building, all locks and doors. And give me a 1d100, and you got that many credits on a stick that she had.
D100.
So what I'm hearing is we use that mirror injector and turn TD into a human flashbang.
No.
just jab him and throw him through the door and close it behind.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to be in the same room,
Yeah,
not with him and his
like,
flail.
Yeah, just blink.
He just
close.
swinging.
It's
That'd be 11 credits for me.
Oh, not that much, but still some. Yeah,
Not that many.
something. But yeah, don't forget
Okay,
you're out of
and then-
initiative order. Power just went down. PD's making their way through. Ruckus is working on Ruckus. She says it's gonna, or they say it's gonna take at least an hour. What do y'all want to do?
We don't have an hour.
We don't have an hour. Is there any way to carry this thing or move it or manually manipulate this thing the hell out of here?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I think
between me and Shin, we are the beef. Maybe TD could help too.
Yeah. I think everyone collectively could move Ruckus. Ruckus, not one or even two of you could move Ruckus. It's a big weapons platform, and I think who was it in chat just a minute ago was asking for a description of Ruckus, which is pretty much a weapons platform. If you think of almost like a spider drone legs, but the top being this huge platform cannon, basically a big cannon that does 2d10 damage.
If you're familiar with AD Tank Police,
there you go.
Dominion Tank Police, Ruckus is about the size of Bonaparte.
A little very very big spider drone, enough that Ruckus can ride them. There's an image in the Cyborg rule book that gives you a good idea of size, but yeah, it would take all of you to drag Ruckus down that hallway, scraping the sides, barely fitting, and out the back door. But that's a smart thing, decision. Yarp, I think that is a possibility. Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. I got some information.
Oh, there you go, Tick. Yeah,
Touchcoma. That's what it is.
Yeah, the touch
That's what I
comes
was
from Ghost in the Shell. Yeah.
Yeah, put that image up on the camera there, Tick, so chat can see that too. I'll try to get it on the overlay by next stream
There
too,
we
get
go.
some of the imagery. But yeah, you can see how it's kind of like a huge spider drone weapons cannon platform with an orphan gearhead kind of mounted up, sitting up there on top. But
It's top half Abrams, bottom half Boston Dynamics.
yeah, but what do you want to do?
I want to get Ruckus out of here. I don't want to leave Ruckus behind.
What does everyone else think? Yeah, Yarp suggests that.
Yeah.
What is everyone doing?
Tick has got one, or he's putting the machete away. I'm putting the machete away, and I'm like, I'm putting one hand underneath Ruckus, and I got the ancient revolver out.
So for drone Ruckus, is it like purely like it's like spider mechanical legs, or do they have like wheel treads so that they can
No, spider,
like-
no wheels. Yeah,
spider? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
I can put casters on it later.
There
Yeah,
you
it's
go. You can mod it.
Yeah. So we'll be pushing and pulling, I guess. Leave no murder bot behind.
Unless we can find a motor, like a pallet jack somewhere.
Oh, is there any way we can get to like the back lot from here?
That's what we're doing.
Okay, yeah. So once we get there, I'm gonna look for like a forklift.
In the door that the door that has some kind of light to the hallway, is there enough light going into the security room to kind of look around what's available to us?
No, I mean it's pitch dark. I mean all power is out. It's pitch dark. You can only see once you get out towards that backstage room and hallway where everyone else is, and where you all are now. If you're gonna try to drag Ruckus out, in any case, yeah.
Okay. And then we never found Batu, and we got to get down to those people.
Yeah, you can do that.
I think
What was that?
I can go look.
I was just thinking of bio break, maybe.
Well, I kind of wanted to get you guys past this
Oh, okay.
Let's
this
get
casino. Yeah,
let's get out
I'm waiting
Yeah.
to see what you guys want to do.
Let's
Yeah.
get Ruckus outside, and I can go look.
All right. Yeah, I'm all for moving Ruckus out of here
Yeah, you can
as
do
best
that.
as we can with no light.
Yeah, you can drag Ruckus down this hallway, making your way out towards the back. So both Ruckuses, Ruckus stops working on Ruckus, so you all can drag them down this hallway, scraping the sides, barely fitting. The band that was there getting on the barge taxi is long gone. But once you get back there, you can see you're on the back docks, which is all pretty much gated off from the main part of the city. You're a couple levels lower from city level. You're out on the back docks. You can see kind of like docks from all the local businesses, clubs, and things out here. You can see barges going by, other taxis going by, and people and shit. The waterways are just as active as the streets for the most part. Just a little more dismal and dingy. They are polluted and fucked up back there. Majority of people use the streets and stuff. But you get back here to see that band kind of getting on a taxi barge pulling off. You drag Ruckus out there. You're pretty much out there on the docks.
I lost my train of thought. The sirens got me a little spooked out here.
Indeed.
Well, yes. Weather. What is the weather like currently? As we probably have seen, this is the first time we're seeing the outside in a while.
Yeah, it's getting towards evening. I believe you guys went into this place during the day, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's been some weeks in real time, honestly, but I think you went in there daytime. You've probably been in there a handful of hours of having a good time. Between pollution and normal evening style weather, it's dark out here, but light enough that there's like the slight sort of polluted glow haze in the sky, and the neons from all the hollow ads and buildings are causing a glow. much easier to see out here than inside.
Cool. And then
But yeah, you drag Ruckus out there. You're all standing out on the docks.
TD is like, he's following the lead of like, you know, help carrying this thing, but like any number of you are probably noticing that he's getting that, he's like having that look like he's following your lead, but he doesn't really know why he's doing what he's doing. After we repair Ruckus here, we should take job. I'm need money. We should make money and take job.
I do have a job.
Yes, yes, we
oh
do.
yeah. And like just a light goes over Tick's head.
Did we
Over my
find
head,
the,
and
did we find the target?
I've got coordinates, but I don't know if
It's
it's going to
in
be
the
to the target.
So we find the coordinates and we fix Ruckus and we go there.
I think that they're inside the building, if I heard Rob correctly.
What?
What is Rob?
the coordinates point to.
The coordinates are just coordinates. He gave you coordinates saying that this is where he is sending information, and then he started to explain, and then you killed him. So you don't know.
Love it.
He was trying to tell you some stuff, but
I love mystery. Yeah.
but you do have coordinates. You have that, and he said he was sending
Who
information
shot the
there.
horse?
Ooh, I'm going to run back in. Give me your dagger.
Oh, I'm going with you.
All right. I'm going to go in and take... Okay, wait a minute. You said the upper body's gone of this chick?
Shoulders up.
Shoulders up. Okay, well, if there's a finger there, I'm going to take it and eat it.
Sure. Yeah.
You just like pick it up and then it takes slices of the finger.
Yeah, you do that. You grab that and you eat it. While Yarp and Tick kind of run back into the building and grab something to snack on, Ruckus and TD and Shind, while you're out there with Ruckus and on the dock, you hear like a meh, meh, and you look over and there's actually one of those little mini taxi barges pulled up to the dock. This old chubby dude leans out. You need a ride?
Yep.
Yeah, my friends just went in to grab some food. Not saving any for me.
All right, drones strapped to the back. Strapped to the back.
Okay.
Yarp, bring me some fingy tendies. And I'm just gonna help load the drone Ruckus onto the taxi barge. It's not fair that you get to have all the chicken fries. How dare?
Be careful. Be careful with Ruckus.
Doing my best. Also, finger foods.
Yeah, you do that. You can
Finger food.
Yeah, you can.
Start tagging the taxi.
Yeah, you can mount Ruckus onto the back of the taxi barge. Getting on there. Does Yarp and Tick return after eating a
definitely.
finger?
Yeah.
Well, no, we're taking the finger with us. I mean,
okay.
I really don't want to fell a nano chick inside this building.
Yeah, no problem. You take that and get on the taxi barge as he's kind of pulling away from the casino. He says, "Where to? You all going to the same location or doing some drop-offs?" How was the casino tonight? Don't all speak at once. So where are we going?
I'm following these guys, and then I'm just like waving my machete around.
Oh,
We
Your dagger.
picked him up. He's funny.
okay, cool. Where are you guys going? You get some good wins tonight?
Yes.
You can say that.
We
And sorry, you forgot your shiny metal thingy. We go back for it next time.
We'll wait for next time, but I was gonna make a pun on how we took the house by storm, but did you bring me my dinner? Yarp, don't leave me hanging. I have
I'm looking up at York.
So where am I heading? Where am I heading?
Like Sinistar.
wherever our what was it Lake Town is.
barge. Yeah,
Lake Town is where our barge is, right?
I believe so.
Do we want to head home? Are we sure we want to head home?
I mean, I'm pretty sure like
I don't know where
Lake
the coordinates lead.
Laketown. I'm pretty sure Laketown Docks is like
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are
Right
under
next-
under that overpass. You guys run that half a block sort of junkyard that Ruckus took over. That's kind of become the home base from the old man. But yeah, he says, no problem. I'll take you right there. You give him the address, and he takes just maybe 30 minutes going through the different waterways and through the city. You get a couple districts over, pulls right up to the block that the yard's on. Dock side, obviously, you're on the pier side, but you're able to get there, get right into your junkyard, into your home base, and kind of drag Ruckus up in there, where Ruckus can spend the next hour working on Ruckus to get Ruckus working from all the ruckus that happened at the casino. And while you're working on Ruckus and everyone's kind of posted up resting, let's take our quick 5-minute bio break. Chat, don't go anywhere. We will be back in literally 5 minutes. All right, I'm going to leave the mics hot too. All right, we'll be right back.
excellent.
That's roughed up.
Yeah,
It's not a
and
ruckus.
like, wait,
We're
the
never gonna live this down.
absolutely not. No, but the taxi driver, for those of you who know like yells with like the OG Cyberpunk shit, he gave me some rats, like Rats the bartender from Neuromancer. Give me that kind of vibe. You can trust him to be untrustworthy. Where like he's not gonna his name is Rats, but he's not a rat.
All the lies that like are going around, like when he's just like, oh, you guys get some wings, and everyone's like, yeah, like TV is definitely confused, like, did I have wings?
He's like,
What did just happen in the past 20 minutes?
he's like, what is in these stim cigs? Whatever it is, I need more. And absolutely, yeah, only in
But
Cyborg.
I'm a tagger, so anytime I get the chance, it's getting my brand.
Things went tits up so fast. Oh, record time. I love it. Oh man. Okay.
Why's it gotta be tits up?
Listen. Tits, because usually if your tits up, you can still breathe. If your tits down, you've drowned in it. I'll be right back.
Okay. What is his deal? My God, TD. What, do you change personalities random, TD? Or does TD change personalities randomly?
No, it's not personalities. It's his
Or it's his voice box?
Yeah, he has like a janky, like thrown together voice modulator. His actually, when he was younger, a dog actually almost ripped his throat out. But
Pinky.
before he had some secondhand, very shitty voice modulator replace his vocal cords. But yeah, it runs off like an AI. It's like an AI, and it totally just fucks up all the time with it. Yeah, what voice is coming?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, then he also has some short-term memory loss issues, so that doesn't help.
I'm gonna do a burned hacker for my backup, but I may get Nolan to help me out on that one. Still trying to learn everything, and without a
Yeah, man.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, the text to voice does not work well with the with the style of writing that they used in the book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really hard for me to get through it. Unfortunately, when you deal with traumatic brain injury of my style, it's really, really hard to connect dots when you're reading.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I end up having to read like the same paragraph like 8 or 9 times just to make it make sense.
No, I get you, man. No harm. But yeah, I can definitely give you a hand. The Borg system, or rather, Merkborg and Cyborg by Free League are have quickly
Not
become
the same thing.
some of my favorite. I would say cyborg is Merkborg 2.0 on the subreddit for Merkborg. The guy who's doing Wasteland Degenerates, I can't. His name escapes me at the moment, but he talks about cyborg being Merkborg 2.0, which is why he went with cyborg for his hack of it. But yeah, they are basically the same thing. Just the Borg system in general is very brutal, very OSR/NSR style. But as they become my favorites, I have almost I live and breathe these books.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, after
yeah, man,
I'd love help on that. Because this next one I don't want to do a random roll like I did on this one. You know, as far as the actual character goes.
gotcha.
I did read up on my nano power. I'm not sure I understand it correctly, but I don't think the finger is going to help us in any meaningful way. Because it said something about you can relive the last moments of their life, or if through a hazy, distorted lens. So time-wise, I don't know how far back that goes. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get us any information from that. That was the reasoning for going back for body parts.
Gotcha. I'm gonna turn my music down.
Yeah, I had to turn mine off. It started getting distorted for some reason. I don't know why. I think my connection got a little janky there for a minute.
Only for a minute.
Yeah. Need to go get my charcuterie board and start eating.
Ah, yes, the charcuterie.
I know you started talking about fingers being returned, and I was like, food. Food sounds good.
Yeah.
So-
He started mentioning finger food and steak fingers and it's like,
chicken
oh,
fries.
God damn it! Now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, congratulations! You all have a kobold brain. You're like, oh, fingers is meal tendies.
Kobold brain. I've got something for you on that one.
Oh boy, given as my Friday game is two kobolds and two gnolls, which is so it's all cannibalism all the time.
Well, not all kobolds are that bad.
These ones are.
Isn't that what the blood sausage was from Furiosa? Or from Fury Road?
Human blood sausage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finger.
Yeah, they don't call elves elves. They call elves jerky.
Yes.
I was watching Fury Road last night.
It's so god. These
These
movies are
in the theaters,
so
but
good.
I thought it was okay.
Is there?
Okay. Quick talk before Rob comes back though. Do we want to hit the get Ruckus fixed up and then move to the coordinates, or do we want to wait a day to kind of let the heat die down before we start moving?
I don't want to give them a chance to reinforce anything.
Is
Okay.
the
Fix and go.
Fix and go.
Fix up Ruckus and go. Strike the iron while it's hot. Did anyone
Okay.
get? Anyone besides me get hurt? I took 1 point of damage.
I almost got hurt.
Almost. Is that if we need to do any healing besides repairs?
We could do a rest or short rest, but
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the healing, because this game is very lethal by design.
yes.
But
I have no armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Machine gods were on my side.
Noticing
Yeah.
my character sheet hadn't saved the changes from the last one. I know I took some damage, but
it's
I think you took a point of damage and that was it.
yeah,
Even
because
last
I
one,
think you and I both took a point, because for our viewers, there's you don't have oodles of hit points
Oh
like
God, no.
like you do in 5e. Like Shind is one of the beefier characters. He's a muscle wizard. He's got 8. I think he might have the highest hit points of everybody.
You do.
Yeah. So, but that's still he's got as many hit points as a like a
We ready to go back?
a decent like a warlock in D&D. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
You ready?
I think we're all set. Yeah.
Well, you
I'm ready.
and
Okay,
TD
cool. So
are
let's-
the meatball. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get back. Everyone can see us now. They can hopefully hear us the whole time. Yeah, let's. The one thing I want to do before we kind of take it back into, and wait, first, chat. Thanks for hanging out and sticking with us during the break. I want to get through all the casino stuff before we took our bio break, and then kind of put a cap to this session. So let's hang out and kind of see where this goes, and kind of set ourselves up for next weekend. But before we do that, I want everyone to kind of roll, and let's find out anybody that took shots, where they are with ammo. As you know, in Cyborg, anytime that you were in a firefight, you roll D8. And you see if it's 1 through 3, you emptied your mag, and you got to reload or buy more ammo depending on where you are. So anybody that took shots with their weapon, roll a D8.
Oh yeah. That was definitely me.
Do throwing knives count?
So that would be Tick and Shind.
I rolled a
Yeah,
1.
What did you get, Tick?
I got a 4.
Okay, yeah, then Shind, you ran out of bullets. You only had so many. So you've got to completely reload. Tick, you're still good.
I think I just have to expend one of my mags, right?
Exactly, yeah. It basically just
All right,
says you
cool.
emptied one of your mags.
Yes. I think I shot about 5 or 6, which fits for a decent. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I
I've
think
got
you-
4. I've got 3 left.
Cyborg is, doesn't have us counting bullets. It just kind of generalizes like that. Just, it might not make perfect sense mathematically, but we'll do those rolls just to leave it to chance and see how it goes. But yeah, Shin, you emptied your mag. You've got to completely reload or rebuy. And,
Rob.
And Tick,
Sorry.
you're good. What was that?
You wanted to be reminded about the shoutouts.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too. Let's go through the shout-outs from Patreon. Actually, just put that Patreon link in the chat too, so anybody in chat that's not part of our Patreon, consider joining. We would really love your support. All that stuff basically goes for Cybernation Uncensored to get our website, our server, things done to expand the brand, as well as things that I do to kind of expand gameplay and try to get more people into it so we can expand the community. So absolutely, I can't thank you enough. You all, I always say you're the fuel on my fire, keeping me going, but man, everyone part of that is literally keeping the community growing. It's not just me. Yeah, I founded it, but Cybernation Uncensored is about multiple GMs and a whole community of people, and we keep it growing through all of your support. I want to give specific shout outs and thanks to certain people that have opted into that part of our Patreon, which is Raven, Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, aka the King's Square, Cyber Smiley, Steve Barr from Sirenscape, William Huddleston, Christopher Callies, Insanity, Claudius R. Copeland, Craghorst, Critical Clown, PWB. Also, shout out to PWB. He's been helping me and Brandon with our game. We're starting up that horror TTRPG called The Deep, and PWB has been helping us kind of organize some of the assets we've been making, as well as making some maps and stuff for us. But Rufio, rest in peace, brother. Miss ya. Sugar Butch, Terrafan, The Land of Wolves, Volpus Vox, Anthony Rogers, Daiquiri Jack, Renegade 420, Ryan M. Anderson, Zach, aka GM Capricious Nature, and Brockenwitch. I want to thank all of you for being part of this and helping this grow, and Noland as well. I don't know if I gave the shout out there, but I want to reiterate the fact that this team is made up of pretty much what's behind the curtain at Cybernation Uncensored. We're all part of the different divisions and teams that keep the community growing and going. So I want to point that out too and give a special thanks to this team for being part of that and getting on board with playing and being team plug and play so we can do stuff like this. I really fucking need it. It's not just fun, but it's therapy. So thank you, seriously. Yeah, let's get into it. Everyone's sitting down. You went through the ammo there with Shin. Ruckus will streamline the hour. We'll say you got Ruckus back online, back working, maybe a little scraped up on the sides and beat up from clawing their way down the elevator shaft and being dragged out the hallway. But
Character.
yeah, exactly. Some more character. But you're all together. Anybody that took damage, go ahead and give me a D4 and restore that HP.
The one die I don't have out.
Okay. Well, a team member, somebody roll that D4 for Shin and let him know.
2.
Yeah, I have it. I should be good at 2. Hey.
Thanks.
But yeah, everyone got to rest a little bit, got ruckus fixed, and everyone gets D4 HP back for this rest. And you're gathered up at the home base now. After kind of resting and chilling out, I'm going to let everyone kind of discuss what are y'all doing next. You were able to, fuck up the casino for the bad things that they've done, which is just, I guess, a kind of side fun mission. But more importantly, you were able to get to the bottom of at least the coordinates. Maybe you didn't figure out exactly what's going on, or what that human nano-fused server was doing for the casino exactly, but you did find out that I think you did get a little bit of information. You did hear him say that they basically scan people at the casino, and certain ones he sends that information to this specific location. And that location you have the coordinates of. So at least you have that bit of information. But I'll let you all kind of role play it out now. The dust has settled, the blood has been wiped off the clothing, and the pink ooze has been wiped off, I should say, from some of you. And you're kind of posted up at the home base. I'll let you take it from there.
That pink ooze, does it glow?
Sure. You want it to?
Yeah, absolutely. I want it to
It fucking glows.
Yeah, so I want to take. I take the vial and I take individual rounds and I just like dip the tips in them and,
Ooh, nice.
just keep it like that. And then I want to do that to basically all of my 8 magazines if I can.
Yeah, I'll say give me a 1d8 and we'll see how much that ooze spreads into how many mags.
Ooh, only 2.
Cool.
Just had enough for 2.
That makes sense, because it was really just kind of one dose of ooze I was picturing putting on a blade. But it makes sense. You divvied it up into little bullets and stuff. That was smart. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, you got 2 mags worth.
2 mags worth of pink ooze. And other things you don't want to hear.
Or you do. I don't know. Depends on the person.
Alrighty, 2 pink and then after that, I want to look up these coordinates. Do these coordinates, are they like, is it just coordinates in a building, coordinates like geolocation coordinates, or is it just like instructions on go here and then turn here after so many feet? Like
No, it's literally like longitude, latitude style coordinates. It's not really an address, but give me knowledge. Anybody that wants to dig into these coordinates, give me knowledge. You see Tick getting into it. Anybody else that wants to join him, go for it.
Got me a 19.
I too got a 19.
Very good.
This is going to be knowledge, D20 plus 3.
Oh, I'm not used to playing smart characters. There you go.
23.
7.
That is a critical success.
Apparently, no.
It's
no,
like I
no.
are genius.
Listen, Scarecrow was clever, but he wasn't smart. He was a well-dressed himbo.
There.
17.
Nice.
Gnostic was smart. You wouldn't have guessed it.
What did TD get?
When he was lucid, he was smart.
What did TD get?
7.
Medicated.
Yeah, so I think everyone got some pretty good information except for TD. I think he was maybe a little distracted. He's up to something.
Focusing on his voice box.
Something. But the rest of you got some decent information out of the coordinates. I mean, not a lot's coming up, but I think Yarp kind of got to the bottom of most of it and can at least confirm the information that you did get is all the information that seems to be out there without, hacking beneath the level of the systems and finding servers and really going at it for info. But I think you guys did awesome with that crit success too. But yeah, you figure out the coordinates lead to an abandoned warehouse over in the Barnyard Fields, which is literally like one district over from where y'all are. It's the slums. It's in the slums, but it's kind of on the edge of the slums and Ground Zero. And it looks like there's it's also kind of on the edge of the ports. And it looks like at one time this warehouse was part of a strip of warehouses, like a bunch of them leading into the ports that were actively used for transporting goods, incoming, outgoing, things like that. But since then, there's been so much destruction from Ground Zero that these unfortunately are part of the warehouses leading out from that destruction. I mean, they've walled in Ground Zero, but still probably a few blocks out into the slums, into the surrounding districts. There's still like signs of decay and destruction from when that shit went down and they had to drop bombs and shit happened. But these coordinates lead to an abandoned warehouse kind of right at that area between the ports, the barnyard fields, and ground zero, kind of in that shitty area. And you know that they're no longer working. You know, it's obviously abandoned. And it's large. It's very big. This used to be, you know, a really big facility, a big warehouse. That's all you
Anybody
were able to
got
find out.
flashlights?
Do what?
Anybody got flashlights?
I do not. As a matter of fact, I don't have a weapon anymore.
I have
Oh,
a
that's right.
flashlight.
I forgot.
I have this rifle. I have this rifle I took. It probably has the one magazine, now, unless the vest I wore has like a mag pouches on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can use this. I was going
Wait
to
a minute.
keep it, but now I feel bad.
Yeah, give me a 1d4, Shind, and that's how many mags were on that vest.
I do have a question. Will the vest fit me?
No.
Okay.
The vest would fit, you know, it would fit Tick loose. It would probably fit TD and Ruckus. Well, Ruckus a little loose, TD probably perfectly. You know? Maybe a little snug, but yeah.
But there's I rolled a 2, so it's two mags in addition to whatever's in the rifle. I'm guessing, right?
We're gonna say that emptied out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. You've got 2 mags, so 1 fresh one and 1 reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that on your load roll. You know what I mean? Any weapons that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
mags. Matter of fact, I've got 4 mags left over from the revolver or the ancient revolver.
Nice.
Can I divvy those up between the team members that use?
Absolutely. Yeah. Anybody that can use it. I think Tick has a old
I have one.
school.
It's,
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that, or you can
Yeah.
hold on to it and try to get yourself a replacement. But you got that assault rifle now. Yeah, absolutely. You can pass on those.
I would gladly take a speed loader or 2 in trade because I use a ancient revolver on top of my ice things.
Yeah.
and then, are there any flashlights at home?
No, I don't think that. You know, any supplies that you guys would have, you would have.
I can get one.
And would we
You
be able to go in, like-
you could do the equivalent of like a luck check if you want. I'll give like a 50-50 chance that there would be like one there. Maybe the old man had one under the sink or something. You know.
I have one on my equipment.
I got a 1. Or heads or tails. Or, I can't math at the moment. I can't speak English either.
Ottery.
No speak your English.
So I rolled a D2 and I got a 1 on that one, which is that over or under the 50-50?
It'd be under. So I'll say there's a flashlight, no batteries.
Okay.
Damn.
I'd take that flashlight, even though I know it has no batteries. I just kind of want to get some duct tape and then just duct tape it to the barrel.
I can't believe you're going Hogarth Hughes. How dare you? The old flashlight covering the barrel. Like,
Yep.
This is perfect.
And then after that's done, after I've examined my handiwork, I look at it and then I rotate it a couple times and then I just kind of like shove it down my pants.
as it's being rotated, as shit is like, don't.
Maybe maybe the orphan gearhead could probably secure that a little bit better than you did.
Compensate much?
I don't think we have enough time.
True. All right. So, D10 on
It's
the
go
assault
time.
rifle, right?
D10. Oh no, assault
and
rifle's
then you can
D8
auto-fire
damage.
it.
Or D8.
Yeah, D8 damage for the assault rifle, and it has the possibility for automatic fire too.
Ooh, kinky.
Tick, I'm antsy. I'm just like pumped. The adrenaline hasn't worn off. I'm like This is what I signed up for. And then I like look at TD. I'm like, TD, do you have any stim sticks?
Wait. Okay. Before we head out, I'm gonna make us. I will make us. Is it it's what Lake Town iced tea. We've got vodka and tequila on deck. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
board, yeah.
And into the absolute fucking most cursed mixed drink I came up with during the bathroom break of the Lake Town iced tea. It is equal parts vodka and tequila and whatever's left in the coffee pot.
That works.
It's like there you go. You're gonna hate being alive, but you'll feel it. This roast clock.
TD just downs it.
That's my guy. Yeah. Ready.
I just switched over to the battle map for chat, just so you can see the map there of the city of Cy. You can see Laketon down there, just south of Ground Zero, that center area, and that's kind of on the dock side, on the north side, in between Go and Laketon, is kind of where their junkyard is, which is about the size of a half a block that they took over from an old man that Ruckus knew after he passed. They're kind of running it now, pretending like it's theirs. And then you can see the barnyard fields, still slums, which are all that kind of purple area, just to the kind of northeast of Laketon. And all that red is water. Those are all the waterways in between all the districts with those white bridges and highways and things. But yeah, there's the map just for the sake of chat, so you can kind of get your head around the city a little bit. But yeah, absolutely, Shind makes that disgusting Laketon iced tea. It's got a unique taste to it. Whatever was in that coffee pot might have been there for a week. I think the first person that got the pour got a couple solids, whatever those were. But yeah, you're all posted up. You're having a little celebratory drink, maybe snacking on some foods, maybe reloading weapons, trading up the assault rifle with Yarp, the weapons, the pink ooze on bullets. You're doing all that stuff. You healed a little. You got Ruckus fixed. You're gathered up. You know the coordinates lead to an abandoned warehouse over there, kind of on the corner of the ports, barnyard fields, and Ground Zero, right on the edge of the water. Yeah, it's an old warehouse, but that's all you know. But you're all posted up. What do you want to do? It's about, it's evening. It's nighttime. The sun has gone down. Nightlife is kind of picking up. The city sounds are growing. We'll say it's maybe like 10 at night by now. But yeah, what do y'all want to do?
Tick takes his machete and cleans the super lube off of it, and he's just like begins to shave the sides of his heads again, not caring whether or not he's bleeding, and then he's just like, my man is battle. Gotta get rid of that. And after that happens, he looks at everybody, and then he says, "I say it's go time."
Yeah, you gotta go. You guys can get in the barnyard and get Ruckus.
That was my favorite yet. Can we keep it? No,
Oh my God.
don't hit him. He's my favorite.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna piss myself here in a minute. Jesus
Come
Christ.
on, let's go.
Do
Biological
you say that in
warfare.
character?
Huh?
Do you say that in character?
No, I'm actually cooking up some long pork. It's anybody is welcome to it, but I'm pretty sure that only me and Shin are gonna be eating it.
Knuckles and all.
Before last minute preparations here, is
Bicep
the
or tricep?
armor that vest that Shin got, was it better than the style guard? So currently style guard's a D2, and then is it a D4? I can't remember.
Yeah, it is. I'm
It
almost
is?
positive.
Okay,
I'll
so-
look it up, but yeah, it's the next step up from that, I believe. I'll have to check.
I want to like drop my style guard, and I'm just in a tank top now.
Oh
with
yeah,
a
it was.
vest.
It's that rough, heavy duty, full Kevlar. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Those were the VIP
the-
security. Yeah.
Does it have a name tag on it?
Sure. Chat. What's the name? Chat. Give us a name.
What's his new name?
What's the name tag say on the security? The new armor that
It's-
Tick's wearing.
It's for
Really
chat,
bald.
so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, let's let chat come up with a name option here. But yeah, what else do you guys want to do? You're gathered up. You got your supplies together. Tick's getting on that vest.
Come on, you can get it. Come on, come on.
Do I? Okay, good.
Trainee.
Trainee.
Perfect.
Yes.
Trainee.
So what's the team want to do? What's Ruckus
Yeah,
doing?
he's gonna be like clapping, like gesturing, like "Let's go."
Yes. Yes.
He's not talking after being a little embarrassed by it.
Use your words. Use your words.
What about Ruckus?
What's everyone else doing again?
Oh, that's perfect, Stormwolf.
Yeah,
Getting ready to
yeah,
head to go.
trainee.
Beto.
What are we doing again?
We're striking the iron wall on top. We're going to the
Ordnance.
as soon as Ruckus is up and functioning, drone Ruckus.
Ruckus was already fixed. Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Ruckus was
Yeah,
fixed. Everyone was able to heal. You're able to eat. You're able to re-ammo. Divvied up the pink ooze on bullets. Tick put on the vest. You give the assault rifle to Yarp. Yarp gave ammo to anyone that had the pistol. I think it went to Tick.
So
But yeah, no, we'll
going to the coordinates to go spread the gospel of fuckery.
Just going over my my pulse rifle, making sure that it's ready to go.
Well, I like B Dover. B Dover. B Dover.
Pinned over.
There's another name tag. Maybe beneath trainee. It says
My cousin
B Dover.
I leaned over.
trainees
Bonita.
crossed out and it says Beat over.
Yeah.
Bonita.
But yeah, you can do that. You can gather up. What approach do you want to do? Do you want to get a street level taxi? Do you want to take the metro, or do you want to get a canal barge taxi, or how do you want to approach? What do you want to do?
I don't want to do the canal.
The canal taxi guys have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like, hey sugar, you're going home. You want to do a drug drop? What is it? They're on the level. They're all punks. I kind of dig it.
I almost feel sorry for Tick, but I don't, because me and Shan are sitting here smoking, but he is not. Yeah, let's go with the canal taxi. I mean, that way. I mean, we can definitely take Ruckus with us because they seem to have the whole setup on their barges.
They
For,
do,
for
yeah.
the
Yeah, the Metro has that too. It has a sort of drone rack, like
Oh,
a bike
okay.
rack on the front. Remember when you originally took the Metro out to the club, you were able to put the drone on the drone rack on the front of the sort of
Right.
subway Metro. And I'll say certain taxis have it too, just like you can get like Uber Black, right? Like maybe there's some type of
Right.
like taxi drone or taxi D, you know, and like those are for people with drones and things that need to mount. But most taxi barges in the canals, absolutely, you can mount them in the back. They're made to take a little more weight, yeah.
I will definitely try to reach for one of those 3 stim sigs that Shin has going on. All while saying, taxi barge. We get Ruckus on there, we do our thing, and fucking damn it, give me one.
I'm like 4 of you. I need more.
Yes, I like the taxi barge idea. Take that over, get that done, get Ruckus over there. That way we have our weapons platform, and if all things go to shit, we can probably jump on another taxi barge, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. You're killing me, Shin.
I can't. But yeah, anybody
here.
else have a 100% agree on that one?
100% agree. We don't have any lights. Well, we do, but it has no batteries.
Listen,
We'll get batteries on the way.
Okay.
the answer is arson. It'll be fine. We can get some gasoline and make all the light we need.
So we just set you on fire then?
Hey,
No, 'cause we
only,
need to find out.
only if you kiss the boo-boos after.
Oh,
We gotta
God.
find Batu still.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Why we find out the coordinates?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why
but I
we're
mean, we need him. I mean, we get extra money if we keep him alive. Extra creds.
Oh, PvP just developed the U-boat app for a water taxi. Holy shit.
But yeah, what I'm hearing
yeah,
is you'll
so-
get a canal taxi, get on one of the barges, get Ruckus loaded up, and get on it and head over towards the coordinates. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That's correct, sir.
All right, cool. Yeah, you guys load up and make your way. As you start approaching, you start kind of making your way through. In fact, here, let me bring up the map for the sake of just giving us some visuals and kind of visualize the layout of the city and all that good stuff. But as you kind of make your way from Laketon through the canals, you're kind of passing on the edge of Go, right in between Go and the Barnyard Fields. And as you make your way up towards the ports, you got some distance to cover to get over there. As you're making your way through, you can see clearly, like on the left side where the big wall is kind of separating Ground Zero, it's just leaking out. Like you can just see the corrosion and just the toxicity coming from Ground Zero, even through the wall, and the water just around that area just seems to thicken as the barge gets through. And all on the edge of the slums on the Barnyard Fields, all the way up to the ports, you can see that like all the businesses, all the buildings, all the docks, all the ports, all the warehouses going up and leading into the port on the edge there, they're all pretty much run down, closed, decrepit, fucked up. Like, everything on the edge of here has taken some damage or just is not functioning or current. But as you kind of make your way up towards those coordinates, you see that warehouse that you looked up. It's huge. It's one of the last ones in the row of warehouses that used to be functional going into the ports. This one actually has a dock on the outside of it, but it's all fenced off by the city. Like most of these businesses and things, it's just completely gated off from the actual port, from the water side. But you can see the dock on the other side of this sort of fence. You can see the warehouse, and without even doing like a sort of like perceptive check or anything like that, you can see out of all these shut down warehouses in this sort of blacked out section of the city, you can see people coming and going just like in the slums. But out of all the warehouses that are blacked out, that one actually seems to have some light coming from it. Like you can clearly see beyond the dock a big sort of open garage door where there used to be a crane, because you can see kind of like framework coming out of the top of the garage door that leads to the dock, where maybe boats would pull up and they'd pull in supplies or whatever with a crane. But you can see that garage door, and on the edges of it you can clearly see a glow, like there's some electricity going on, and they're like, that one is on or something. It's definitely different than the other ones. But you're approaching it, and the guy running the taxi barge just kind of like turns around and says, I can't stop at this address. You sure this is the right address that you gave me?
Yes.
I can't
I
stop
tug on
there.
his shirt.
Why?
That's off limits. What? I can take you into the ports, but that's not going to work for me, buddy.
Hey.
What?
I'm tugging on his shirt. Hey, just tell him to stop here, and we'll find a bridge over. How long can he stay here?
You charge
I'm
by
looking at
the
him.
hour when you wait?
I'm not waiting around in this area. Look, okay, if you want to go here, I'll drop you off right here on the dock, but it's gated off. I gotta go. This isn't a good area.
You're sounding like you're from many sodas. So just drop us off here. We'll take care of ourselves. Me, big strong man. Don't worry about it. And also big strong drone. We'll be fine. Just drop us here.
The big strong little guy.
Listen, that man. Look, you think I'm scary? That man is closer to hell at any given time. You want to mess with that? You want to fuck with that? No, drop us off right here.
Well, okay. You're
Thank you.
He pulls over to the dock there with the warehouse that's kind of lit, the one, your address. But he pulls up to the dock, and you're able to get kind of on the edge of the dock, but it's gated off. It's completely gated off. Like you can't walk on the dock. You know what I mean? So like you can get off of the taxi barge and kind of be on the edge of the dock, but it's gated. You can't pass it to get up to the garage door or the warehouse that's there. But he pulls up to that dock and says, "Okay, you can get out here."
Shin will look to the camera and the camera being Ruckus, being like,
Read my mind. For the player, for chat who can't see him, Shin literally made a motion to the wall, and
He's like, ta-da!
kept a big shit-eating grin on.
It's a hyena. That is the only grin I have.
So, yeah, I guess it would make sense for Ruckus to punch a hole. Thoughts, Ruckus?
Oh, we need a hole. Ruckus, we make hole. Make a hole.
Oh, it's a chain link or a solid fence?
No, it's like graded metal. So it's like similar to chain link. You know, it's gated off.
Right.
But you know, you're on the edge of a dock. There's this gated fence kind of put up by the city. Maybe another 30 feet of dock before you're at this huge warehouse garage door where clearly there's something going on inside here or whatever. I don't want to meta too much, but I don't want to also have to make another casino situation. There is no stealth if you blow a hole in this fence. I just want you to be aware that this is completely murder hobo style gameplay, and you can do it. You can absolutely do it. It's what's been happening, but this is a big warehouse. This is again, I don't want to meta, but this feels like the end boss to you. You know, you're getting to the end, and I hate meta, but I also don't know what else to do at this point because I can't allow murder hobo shit to happen continuously. There's got to be a little more tact or something.
Okay.
You can do it. I'm not completely taking it away, but I am stepping outside of GM to meta a little just to say, guys, maybe think a little bit about your approach.
Okay,
remember the casino. This is bigger. Okay?
So,
please. You don't have to. We can absolutely do whatever, but I'm just putting it out there. And I'm gonna play it real. You know what type of GM I am. I'm gonna play it real. So just keep that in mind.
Saying Smash Captain in the chat, going, "Do it." So, if you want to half commit, if you want to send a drone, I will go with the drone and doing the Heisenberg approach of the one who knocks. Big drone, big fucking mutant. So if you want to like try a bit more application of what we tried to do before the dice gods went at the casino.
Maybe you send in a rat.
Dice gods were pretty good, I think, in the casino. There was a lot of crit successes.
How tall is this thing? This fence? Is it like 12, 14 feet tall? I'm imagining.
Yeah, it's tall. It's like 15 feet high.
I mean,
not impossible to climb or anything. Like it's just around to block off the usage of the dock, but it's not like it's hermetically sealed or fucking like an electric fence or anything. It's corroded. It's old. It's just to
like because Shind is 8 feet. Like give or take.
5'4", so not very stretchy.
This is you can like
At this point, I'm looking at everywhere. I'm looking down, up, and like looking as far as I can to the right of the fence and as far left to the fence. Are there any kind of openings or anywhere that would be like any kind of door that would slide open or any weak points in this wall because it's rotting and condemned? Is there anything that's accessible?
Yeah, I think this fencing wall would be kind of corroded where it attaches to the dock. maybe part of the dock and where it is, like the bottom part of it, it doesn't look as stable as it once was.
Maybe quietly peeling back some of it is what you're thinking?
Yes.
Well, let's get our beefy guys to do that.
I am glad you guys took the time to actually look at it this time. Thank you.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Now
Shit
we were gonna
is
take
the
it.
best at being actual worse. I like that.
Listen, he has his flag and he waves it proudly. I never get to be the gremlin, so I am embracing this. So, yeah.
But that works,
But
Tick.
also-
Yeah, absolutely. Not even a roll. Like, it's corroded. You know, if you fuck with it a little, you're able to kind of break off some of the fencing out from where it connects to the dock. Enough to peel it up that y'all could crawl underneath it. I don't think Ruckus drone weapon platform could crawl underneath there. But
That's why
the
we
rest of
batter
you
things
could.
down.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Ruckus, the weapons platform, could probably walk through this fence. You know, like destroy
Might
it.
be a little out.
You know what I mean? It would be loud as fuck, but you know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's a corroded old fence. You know.
I mean, so if you want to keep like drone Ruckus on standby as like like the oh shit button.
Overwatch.
Yeah, keep them on Overwatch or like when we might be Ocean's 11. We might do a good stealthy thing. But in the mathematical probability chance of us stirring up a fuck shit, having the drone on standby like, here boy, and Ruckus coming in with all their guns and whatnot. Yeah.
Erase.
Yeah, because no one expects the drone inquisition. To just just highlight backspace an enemy or two. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Simon
yeah,
says
let's try to quietly get into this place, and if shit hits the fan, then we'll release the Ruckus.
Release.
Yeah.
More
That's kinda what happened at the
merch.
casino, right? We tried to keep Ruckus because Ruckus got told to get mounted to the drone platform, but we kept Ruckus on standby. So, little Ruckus, we're gonna be okay without big Ruckus.
I'm not worried. Ruckus got my back.
Okay. As soon as we cross this threshold into the new warehouse area, is there any alarms that go off? Can we see any traces of small things? Because I mean, I'm small, but I'm trained in breaking and entering, so I'm immediately thinking, okay, trap shit going off, motion sensors, cameras. Is there anything that I can see rather?
No. Back here, it actually seems pretty corroded and dead, and lack of camera security or anything. And in fact, as you get through this fence and you get closer to the warehouse, you can see that big sort of garage door with the crane trellis coming out from the top is all corroded, rusted. Even the garage door looks really corroded and rusted, but it's like there's enough around the edge of it that you can kind of see a glow, and you can almost like see inside if you were to go kind of peek,
Giving that glowing door area a berth to the left. Is there anything to the left? Is there just more warehouse to the left?
Yeah, just warehouse. I mean, it's all flat with this dock going up to this entrance. Yeah, and it wraps around. Yeah.
And then I want to try to like eke in as without exposing myself as little as possible, and seeing what I can see through that crack there.
Yeah. Give me a let's do like a knowledge or something maybe. Just to give some type of equivalent to let me gauge how much you see. I'll take either knowledge. I think presence works too, considering it's used for range. It kind of works for like scouting things out.
Only a 4 in that presence. It may have been the Lakewood drink that I had.
It possibly could. Things are kind of blurry. I'll give you one thing. You know, you kind of look in and it's hard to see because of the way it's aligning. The glow's kind of cutting through shards of metal around the edge, but you can see some movement. There's clearly like something moving in there, like some things, like multiple. There's definitely like more than one person or entity or something. Like you can see a little bit of movement, and there's obviously like light in there. It's not bright, it's dim, but there's some type of light glowing from in there. But you can't see any detail.
And then lastly, before I like talk, I gotta give this up to the other players. But are there any other entrances around this door? Like any like hidden entrances on the wall? Maybe anything like that?
No, but you do see going to the right around the building, a sort of path, like where the dock goes up to the building. It's all cement once you get past the water, and it just ends on one side of the warehouse. But on the right side, it goes around, like it goes around the side of the building. You know what I mean? Like there's a pathway.
Okay. I definitely want to start kind of heading that way as slowly as possible, and then over the comms, as like I don't know what's going on with the rest of the crew, but over the comms, I'm like, hey, we got a passageway up the door here. So far, no security outside. But I can't see shit. What did you fucking put in that drink?
Vodka, which means it's a hard reset.
And then
Good luck.
it just goes.
Right. So yeah, what's the rest of you doing? You know, Tick kind of scoped out the area for cameras and other doors and security traps and things. He kind of tried to peek in past the garage door to see if he could see in there. Said he saw some movement, and there's obviously some light in there. And then he pointed out how the path, there's like cement on the ground. It goes around the side of the building. He starts kind of heading in that direction to eventually walk around the side of the building. But while he's checking all that out and saying that and making that decision, what's everyone else doing? Let's go around the table. What's Shin doing?
And Shin has been doing his absolute damnedest to be quiet for once in his fucking life. Because when this fucking man tries sneaking, the Pink Panthers theme plays.
Makes sense.
So like he's trying. It was like, hey, be careful. It's like, I'll try. So he's doing his best to be quiet, be demure, be mindful, and just play along because he understands. He is the bull in the China shop. He can take the beating. Others around him can't. So when everyone goes, hey, be sneaky, he's like, fine. He got his finger snacks. He got his ammo trade. He's playing ball.
Hey, what's Ruckus doing?
I got distracted. I took out. I look in my equipment bag and I pull out a squeaky toy and give it to Shin.
Kills it in like 0.2 seconds. Yeah.
What about Yarp?
Shaking my head, being the cultured one of the two, and getting my assault rifle ready and slowly following Tick as quietly as I can.
And what about TD?
Yeah, just following along with the group, but looking ahead and trying he's like putting his hands on his like voice modulator in case like the wrong one comes out or something. It's too loud or something like that. He's like, hey, maybe we should look for multiple doors. Come in and flank them, come in through different sides instead of all bottlenecking into to one.
Good call. Good call.
And right when
It's a
you
good
say
plan.
that, and Tick starts making his way to go around the building, and the rest of you kind of following suit. Ruckus handing the squeaky toy to Shin, TD covering the vocal box and following suit. Just as you kind of make your way to the edge of the building to kind of cut the corner, Tick leading the way, I imagine. He kind of set forth this path. Tick being the first one to hear it. You clearly hear what sounds like a voice or two kind of arguing or something, and for a split second you hear them say, "No, I swear I heard something. It's coming from back there. Did you hear a fucking squeaky toy? What the fuck? Let's go check it out." And then you hear like,
Oh my god.
and this is where we'll end our session.
Beautiful. What a fucking
And we'll take
cliffhanger.
we'll continue this next Saturday right where we left off, and see how this plays out. Thanks, chat, for the +2s and the ideas and the name. I love the name tag, trainee. Don't forget those -2s next week too. I used all mine. I need a couple more. Don't drop them now. Save them for next week. But yeah, we'll leave on that cliffhanger. Thanks, Smash Captain. But yeah, big cliffhanger there. And yeah, we'll be back next Saturday, same place, same time. We'll continue right where we left off. Chat, make sure you tune in. Also, we have Vampire the Masquerade tomorrow. Right here streaming, and I think it's either this coming Tuesday or the next. Rocket Fox's new show, The Oddity, will be starting. So you need to tune into that. That'll be a premiere on the YouTube channel. We're gonna run that as a premiere on the YouTube channel every month. But yeah, check all that out. Join the Discord and tune in next week to join us. We'll see everybody next time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, love you. Bye bye.
Cybernation Uncensored.